Hello everyone, good morning. Welcome back to the show. I am your charming self-proclaimed yet still humble host, Mukluk. Today we are once again visiting the EU servers of Guild Wars 2. We are in Tyria, did you know that? Hello there. Welcome back. We are here for Guild Wars Tuesday once again. Every week we play Guild Wars 2 most of Tuesday, and it also happens to be patch day in the general sense, not in the today sense. I don't know of any patches hitting today, but if there are any major updates for Guild Wars 2, they often come out on Tuesday, so we get to see those at the same time. Happy partnerversary. Thank you. Oh, this happened yesterday too. I didn't know it was my partner anniversary, and then Twitch put that like thing on my chat, so like everybody sees it and then wishes me a happy one, and then that's how I found out. Like I found out because Twitch told you to tell me. So thank you for the happy partner anniversary. Appreciate you. Let's see. Okay, let's go ahead. I got so much bloodstone dust. Let's go ahead and use the converters. Get rid of some of this. Take some of this out back. Get rid of it. Let's see, get that and that and that and that. Okay, Mike Chat. Hey, Effley. Greetings, Mike Chat. Hello, Corwin. See you. Ship Wars Tuesday. That's right, Gray Fox. Chip's not in here at the moment. He's out and about, but he's around. He's around. All right. Getting everything all set up here. Felice Anniversio. Thank you, Bato. Appreciate you. Okay. All right. Should be good. Let's go ahead and hit up the home instance, get all that free money and stuff like that. Gonna need to step out of the Mistlock Sanctuary in order to do that, though. You can't make the Homestead portal in Mistlock. Give me a mug of coffee. Sure. There you go. Okay. And and travel. There we go. Where do I get the teleport item? Can you narrow it down? Do you mean the prototype position rewinder to teleport to where you were a few seconds ago? Or do you mean the white mantle portal device to teleport a whole group to an area you were at earlier? Or, there's a handful of items that move you from A to B. I don't know which one you're referring to. Yeah, that one? I just listed more than one. What do you mean, yeah, that one? Use your big boy words. What do you mean? What do you mean, yeah, that one? You're like my dad. I'm like, Dad, do you have room for dessert? We've got cake, we got ice cream, we got pie, and he just goes, yes. Because he just wants to inhale all of it. Got the crops. The one in the middle. Oh my god. Like, where do we buy the new nodes for our new home? You buy it from the bear NPC that's like freeloading in your new home. He sells them. Hey guys. Hello, Agato. The rewind teleporter. The prototype position rewinder. Hang on a second. That right there is a guide on how to get that. There's a link to it in the chat. As a programmer, yes is a perfectly fine example to a this or that question. As a human being, no, it's not. Hang on, I'll take a drink. How do I get my homestead? It's given to you during the story of Janthier Wilds. So play through Janthier the first time and you get it. Good morning, since lurking. I haven't played Guild Wars since the original game, and it's X-Packs from way back when. Oh boy. That is quite some time ago. I played Guild Wars 1, which, like, the reason I bought Guild Wars 2 off of a shelf in Best Buy long ago is I was like, oh, I played Guild Wars 1, I might like this. And I like this one so much more. Like, I like GW1, it's fine. But this one was crack. Like, this one I couldn't put down. Hi, hey, Micah. This one I could not step away from. Let's see. Do we have news about what is going to be the next event in Guild Wars 2 summer event possible? I don't currently know. I'm not sure if they will be revealing. I mean, it is Tuesday. They sometimes do blogs and stuff on Tuesdays, so we might have something come out today. Fun fact, answering yes to this or that question, men usually means the latter and women the first option. I think those are both inappropriate answers. Both of them. If I say this or that question, even if a guy says yes or a woman says yes, I'm just gonna be like, try again. First PC game was Guild Wars 1. My dad's account, Ellie with a fireball on the forehead. With a fireball on the forehead. I'm prepared to receive a rat enjoyer in my homestead. Just need him to spot it. How am I gonna spot your homestead? Is there like a door to it in the middle of Divinity's Reach? Muck, are you gonna play Last Epoch Season 2? I might. I really enjoyed Last Epoch. I very well might. How is the game community as I come from WoW and a little bit of FF14? Sargeric, I played WoW for about 10 years. I've played Guild Wars 2 for about 7. In my opinion, this is one of the nicest MMO game communities I've ever been a part of. Now, there's always some bad eggs, right? Like, every community has a few bad eggs. However, I'm talking about, like, just on average. The game systems in this game just cultivate a really nice group of people. Like, when you, for example, if someone else is fighting a mob in vanilla World of Warcraft, and you want that mob, the most profitable thing you can do is try to train a bunch of mobs over them, get them killed so the mob resets, then you take the mob. Like, that's the best thing you could do. However, in Guild Wars 2, it's shared loot. So you can help someone fighting a mob, you'll both get a copy of the loot. Additionally, if you see someone who is downstate and they need to revive, if you res them, you get a crap ton of XP. So even if you're doing the right thing for the wrong reasons, you're still doing the right thing. You're still helping people out. So it makes it to where just people help each other constantly. But like in WoW, you go into the Barrens and ask someone where Mankirk's wife is, and they'll tell you how they met your mother last night. You know, in this game, you ask a question in general chat, 9 times out of 10, someone will answer the question. It's overall been a very good community. Okay, so we've got that done. Alright, Arborstone. Alright, now I just need to add you to friends list and magic will happen. Yeah, if person is down on a world boss, you should tell them to TP instead of waiting for res. It depends on the world boss. If it's like Dragon's End, then sure. They can just glide down from the ship. Hello, Rooksy.
I'm glad Fury isn't alive to see his niece drag our good reputation straight through the guano.
You can share mobs in retail WoW. How long have not played retail WoW? That's the reason I said vanilla. I'm aware that they changed it eventually, but there was many years of people tormenting each other before they did that. You can rewind the VOD. I said vanilla WoW. Can confirm Open World Guild Wars 2 is one of the nicest, most co-op experiences in my multiplayer gaming. Yeah. I can't add you. Weird. You can just type /invite. Yeah, the issue is that, like, you know the whole big fish, small pond thing? Hold on, I'm mouse wheeling. This is how many people have added me. This is the list of people who have friended me. We're still in the A's. So I think we've actually hit a kind of cap that's not meant to be hit in the game. So it's, you might not be able to. Just type /invite space and then my account name. It's the same thing I have to do when I invite people to squads and stuff. Let's see. It won't stay long because I gotta draw dragons for a game. Okay, Rooksy. Unless you delve into strikes or raids, bad apples falling like rainstorms. I don't agree with that. Like I said, any community has a few bad eggs. That applies to EverQuest, which I used to play, WoW, which I used to play, Black Desert Online, which I used to play, Rift, Guild Wars 2. Like, any community has some. But overall, I still say this is the nicest one I've been in. I've been playing WoW since TBC, and I remember mob stealing and camping. Nice to see a better community is what I love about FF14 as well. Nice. I don't know much about FF14. I can't speak on that one. Yeah, I specifically remember in Wrath of the Lich King, the Proto-Drake, if it spawned, like, it dropped itself as a mount. And if the Proto-Drake spawned, people would try to murder each other constantly. Because, like, everyone wanted that. And so, like, dude, it was, you know, all rules, laws, and regulations are out the window. If I delete a character, will my new character keep its gold? Yes. Your gold is... This stuff down here is part of your wallet. Your wallet is account-wide. So, it doesn't... Like, if the character's deleted, this stays. Yep. Potato summoning time. Okay. There we go. Alright. Let's see. Let's go to the Partals real quick. Happy partner anniversary. Thank you, Watson. Plush chip. Hang on. Okay, there. You do good things once in a while. It seems Smuck, you got the potatoes back. One of them for now. Same with mastery levels. Yeah, your mastery levels are for your whole account. Alright, Zonix, hang on. Let me finish this routine, then I'll come visit you. I'll figure out where you is. Alright, prototype rewinder. Talk to Beavis. Talk to Combs. And talk to Honey. And that resets the chest. And get the reward and rewind. Alright. Morning Muck and all. Hey Jersey. Got my 12th birthday account for my 12th birthday present for my account. Nice. I think at that point it's kind of like a generic birthday gift, isn't it? I think 10 is the last one that's like super good. It have been adding someone completely not being YouTube group to friends list. Don't know why. After using Whisper, I was able to reach you. Okay. Good morning, Mr. Potato Chat. What's up, Queen of Moons? Xbox 6 got delayed. Any thoughts? I'm totally fine with it. I am totally willing to wait a couple more months for a product I'm excited for if it makes the product better and less buggy at release. If that's what they need to do to make it less buggy at release, okay. It's fine with me. I mean, think about all the times you've gotten a game and it's been like an absolute buggy mess, like right at launch, and how much people complain, and then they never come back even if it's fixed later on. Like, you don't want that to happen. So, yeah, I mean, I don't like that they're not releasing the new expansion on my birthday this year, you know? Because the X-Packs have been coming out on my birthday a couple of years now. But if that means that it will be better, then so be it. Fallout 76, yup. Takes a lot of work to bounce back after a bad launch. Like, some games are able to pull it off, like, what is it, No Man's Sky? But not many do. Most just die. Thank you, Ayo. Do you have some videos that show where I can get some notes from my homestead that are not on the gem store? Yeah. That right there is a guide I made on how to build up your home instance. Home instance was the thing that came out before Homestead. It's basic for nodes, it's the same thing. Like, you get a node for your home instance, it's also a node for your homestead. So that video shows how to get a bunch of the nodes. Okay. Alright. Alright. Actually, I don't need the rewinder for this one. Can you get to the point for dungeons? I mean, dungeons are way less trafficked ever since Fractals came out, because it kind of feels like a waste of time. But if they started to be more popular again, I would consider it. but I'm not committing to it right now. Hello, I just started my fractals today. Noticed Mukluk on a real live stream started. Yes, Jack, I am here. I am here. Muk, what is the map name pop-up module when you load into a map? It looks pretty. If you do !Blish in my chat, it pulls up a link to a list of guides I've created for the Blish HUD team. One of them is called Regions of Tyria, if you want it. That is what you were talking about. Just asking because we have Dungeon Rush incoming. Well, I definitely wouldn't get the guides done before that. Hey there, I just finished Fractals today. Let's see. Hold on, catching up. I haven't been playing along. Where are these chests you're looting? All over the world. Basically, what I'm doing right now is called alt parking. I take a character that's parked at one spot, log in, open box of loot, log out, and the box resets each day. So it's a way to get, you know, near passive income on characters that I'm not actively playing. That's what it is. If you're interested in most of the ones that I just did really fast are shown in that video right there. Okay. Alright, let's see. Where is Zonix? Join in Homestead. Alright. Why is Zonix constantly telling me to get in here? Let's see. Sitting on a flying throne. Welcome to my humble abode. Humble? Humble, says the man on a floating throne. Okay, alright. What do we got here? Really strange mixed aesthetic here. We got this huge fountain on this very slick looking tile in the ground. And then we have a lamppost that got like knocked over that's leaning on an ice block. And over here there's just a boulder. So it's weird. It's like this little area right here is a combination of like painstaking labor and a mess. Alright, alright, alright. What else we got here? Massive cherry blossom tree. What is this? Feline dispersing resonator. Okay. Follow me. Oh, it's not working. I was trying to steal your alts. Okay. Big fountain thing. Gardener. It's over here. Oh, you've done the Mr. Quiggles quest. More cats. You've got a freaking helicopter? I didn't even know you could get a heli in your home instance. Giant campfire holding a big ball. Massive tipped over statue of something. I can't tell what that is. Oh, it's like a devourer. I'm looking at it the wrong way. Okay. This is a really cool roof and platform, but it feels like there should be something here. Like, you get up here, and then what? You just gaze out and admire your branded devourer? Is that it? I expected something to be up there. Maybe, maybe. A well in the middle of the garden. Another Giga Cherry Blossom tree. Wait, what is this? Like an oven or something? I can't climb in. You got those OSHA safety protocols. Alright, let's start at the top and work our way down. Is that a picture of Logan? Some market? I don't know. Let's see. Oh, nice, nice. The raid trophies. Yeah, so chat, for those that don't know, when you kill certain bosses, you could take parts of them and make a trophy to show that you've killed that boss. So these raid trophies show that Zonix got carried through raids at least once. Got an armor stand thing. And what is this? So this is like a weapon display. I don't know what weapon that is though. It's like a staff with like a mirror on the end, or a paddle. Maybe it's a paddle, it's just a warning to behave. Statue of some guy. Chairs and a tea drinking set. You could drink tea while you would look out at the fish. Oh, wow. You know what? Most people, yeah, I'll grant you this. Most people whose home instances they shove in my face, like you, they have, like, the outside's really detailed, and then there's nothing inside. And then, like, I'll go into some room, and I'm just like, oh, hey, it's barren in here. But you've actually got stuff in most of the rooms. There's, like, a little desk and stuff in here. Another statue. We'll see if that remains true. How's the basement? What? There's just a big freaking cauldron down here. You've been eating kids? Oh my gosh, there it is. There's the barren room. Just the basement for eating children. Only basement is in work? Mm-hmm. What's this? Simon. It's like a chubby astral cat. I've never seen that one. Another statue. Oh, even this room as well. Color me surprised. There's even like a soap holder. Ah, yes, the Jade Tech microwave. Or when the giant basement cauldron is not enough to heat up your food. Why is there grass inside the house? This has been an interesting decision. You're displaying a weapon that is an axe and also an axe. Jadebot workbench. Mike, did you see Ko as an AI or text reading program with his voice? No. No, I have enough trouble with Noxxi using my voice for things. I don't want to make it easier for people. Alright, Zonix. Very nice detail. I award you with most rooms completed out of any home instance I have seen before out of 10. Well done. ML says, put on your hat. Put on my hat. Good morning to you too. Meh. Alright. Let's see. Don't mind me just filling up your mail. Oh, it's Tuesday. I could take gold out of my mail again. Alright. So I need to find the mails that have the least amount of money in them. Love your vids. Thank you. I don't know where I'm going to use these pack slots. Which mails have the least money? That one is 5. I hope it helped. I don't need all of this. What is a shard of Mistburned Barons? Purchased from Mistburned Barons, renowned heart vendor, or purchased from TP. Oh, I didn't even notice those. Thanks. Yeah, I could put these in a giveaway vault. Third Chantier map, Battle in the Valley. There's a red bar under the Champ Jade Armor's orange bar, right margin of the UI. That bar says Agony Flood incoming. Watch the red bar to know you never get out of the valley. Yeah, someone else mentioned that on stream the other day. Whoa! I was feeling a bit guilty over chucking these wheels, chucking cheese wheels on Meaty Monday, so I made another one for you. Thank you for the last. Jersey, you sent me like a, what is it, like a 7th legendary because you threw cheese at me yesterday? I mean, I'll take it. I don't know that that's a one-to-one exchange. I feel like you owe me a lot more cheese to make up for that, but I'll take it. Alright. Alright, that's it. That's all the gold I'm allowed to get out of the mail right now. Hey, I'm over 10k again. It's been a while. Nice. You can use them for your guide on how to craft the new legendary backpack. Yeah. I imagine by the time the guide comes out, there will be a lot of those shards on the TP. Or not the guide, sorry. By the time the legendary backpack comes out, there'll be a lot of those shards on the TP. You know, I haven't even tried rift hunting in the new zone. Does it give you these renown tokens that finish hearts just like the other zones? There we go. I've got the last bag slot on this character now. No, it doesn't? Okay. Let's see. I need another 32 slot bag on this character just for flexing. You can in fact buy the heart from the other maps for the map currency of the new map. What? That's weird. Sorry, it's a bit unresponsive. Mom was forcing me to talk about my current job. Very underpaid on the margin. Your current job of interior decorating? Yo, look at this guy. Thick Mario. That is peak Fashion Wars in Guild Wars 2. Oh, he's gone. That's fantastic. Alright, this one. Let's see. Put that one there. 1 second, I'll blow my nose. Did he find the new gift? Did I find the new gift? What does that mean? Jersey. Do you find? Oh, the mail that you sent me? Yeah. I was just talking about it just a second ago. Sorry, that my mind was somewhere else. Yes, yes, I did. I did indeed. Where did I put that? Dude, I just moved it over. There it is. That's the one. All right. And back to you. I went for coffee. Yes. I said, I feel like you throwing cheese at me on Monday does not warrant another legendary. I feel like you owe me a lot more cheese to make up for one legendary, but I appreciate it. We'll put it into the giveaway vault. My wife's telling me I need to do a big stream for day 2,500, chat. Because right now, we are on 2,489 days streamed in a row. And 2,500 lands on a Saturday, and she's saying I need to do a big stream that day. So maybe I can do some giveaways or something. For that day, you should give me all your gold. That's an idea. Alright. I have 400 in inventory space now. 480 inventory space now, chat. I can now put off cleaning my bags longer than ever before. I have the new max. How much of that gold was given to you by the community would make sense that you could give some of it away. Almost zero of it. You are, that is some major jumping to conclusions. You are leaping through some big flaming hoops to your conclusions. No, stuff that's given to me by the community is in this box. Did you list for 8 copper? How do you think I got to 10,000 gold? I sell everything I don't need. On that note, this goes into the giveaway vault, and this goes into the giveaway. Hold on a sec. This is going to mix with the stuff that I have in my bag, so I'm gonna take a little picture of this. All right, so those go into the giveaway vault. So put this here. This man has sent me 3 Twilights. Okay, yeah, that's all of it. All right. You have a lot of butter? Because y'all send me butter. Everything y'all send me goes into this box, barring a mistake or something. And y'all send me butter. And onions. And sometimes potatoes, sometimes zucchini. More butter? Yes. I will send more cheese and possible a few homies, horsies and goats. I read homies and goats. You're gonna send me homies. Like, oh my god, he's gonna break my legs. Look out, he's sending the homies. Just leave the inventory like this, chat. Just be like, oh yeah, let me just jump into my bags here. Yeah, I don't need to be able to see the game. It's fine. Any raids or strikes today? We'll see. I'm open to doing many things. There is something I was wondering. I want to go test something. Hang on. I need the aerodrome for this. Butter warped in Gen 3 bacon. Warped in Gen 3 bacon?
Mukluk, I almost have everything for a club Jangia and I plan to sell it, but I'm concerned about using sites like Overflow. I know it's more gold profit, but what guarantee do I get I won't be stolen or lose on the deal?
Okay, that is a good question, and let's cover that. Let's go to the notepad. All right, so for those who don't know, if you want to sell a legendary and you sell on TP, you lose a few hundred gold for taxes. All right, so what happens is if you take something that is sellable on the TP and you put it at the price that would be for like a legendary, and if you mouse over this, it says your estimated profit's actually 1,700 gold, not 2,000. You lose 100 gold for the listing fee and 200 for the exchange fee. All right, so if you want to sell the legendary, you can sell it in-game through the in-game trading post, but you lose transaction fees. Now, to try to save some of that money that would otherwise be lost, there is a community of people that love spreadsheets called Overflow Trading Company. I would say I'm friends with Guild MM, who is one of the heads of that, or he used to be, I don't know if he still is, but it's basically a bunch of people that really love buying low and selling high. And they have made a system some years ago for people to trade without having to get those fees. So what they do is basically, A mails B item, B mails a gold. Now, this game doesn't have a true trading window. It uses the trading post. So what guarantee do you have that it's not B runs? What guarantee do you have that this does not happen? All right, so typically what they do is Overflow keeps a record of how many trades you do. So if you go there, they'll be like, okay, A and B want to trade. A has done 105 trades and never screwed over anyone. B has never traded on Overflow before. B has the more questionable reputation, so B mails his or her item first. A mails his/her item second. That's what they do. Now, other option they do is you can hire a, it's like a third party. like a medium. And basically, both A and B mail items to C, who is someone who has been on the in that community forever. C takes some small cut for the trouble, and then mails the items back to B and A accordingly. All right, so imagine like you give up like 1% of the sale to C, and then C will be like, okay, take, give, and then that's how they do it. So, is this a 100% guarantee that you won't get robbed? No, it's not. Let's be real. As long it's not an automated system, it doesn't do a direct trade. It is still possible that it could happen, but I have not heard of it happening in years. Because like if someone if A has the better rep, so B mails the legendary and then A just steals it, A basically burns the reputation to the ground that they've been building for months on that community. And I have not, I don't even remember the last time I heard of somebody doing that. And I've not ever heard of a middleman doing that. So so that's basically how they do it. That's how they do it. Now, if that still makes you uncomfortable, you could still just use the trading post in game, and you just lose the couple hundred gold on that exchange that I mentioned. But you can absolutely just do this if you fancy it. I've done, I think, 3 legendary sales there, and not had any problems. Oh, it's what's her name? Morgan, I think. Oh yeah, her name's Morgan. Lol. I was just looking at the cosplay. I've heard, and I think it was someone who Teapot knew that person A traded over overflow person B, but because person B somehow cheated to get the item, both A and B got banned. I have never heard that, but I doubt it, and I'll tell you why. One time, someone... okay, hold on a second. So, what you're saying is, if you even come into contact with a hacked item, you can get banned. Now, is it possible? Sure, but I doubt it, and I'll tell you why. Once, there was a guy in this game named Cassiano. I wanted to do a video on all of the different infusions in the game, okay? And I asked Overflow, specifically Guild MM, I said, hey, I'd like to do this video. You guys know me. Could I borrow some infusions, record myself wearing them, and then mail them back to you? My reputation's on the line. I will do it on stream live. And they said, sure, let me put you into contact with our infusion guy. I expected to get mailed 1 of each of these, okay? So let me just open the video and show you something here, all right? So I said, can I get 1 of each? They sent me 8 of each. So this is what 8 Queen Bee infusions look like. 8 chalk infusions, okay? 8 liquid Aurelium infusions. 8 crystal infusions. Okay? So right here, this is when he mails me. So like, look, all these confettis and stuff like that. So they send me all of these, and I'm just like, wow, that's crazy, you know? Like the Connors, here's the thing though, these were all hacked. I didn't find this out until later. They sent me these, I equipped them, I recorded my video, I sent them back. All right? These were not legit. Basically, one guy over there, now the others didn't know, one dude over there, the guy that was in charge of holding the infusions, figured out how to dupe items. That's to duplicate them, okay? And the reason that it got out of the bag is he was streaming one day and he accidentally showed a guild bank that had stacks of the Heart of the Connor infusion. Now, the odds of a Heart of the Connor dropping, even on a server, not like for an individual, but for a whole server in a day, are infinitesimally small. And he was playing on a server that was relatively new, and he had like a stack or 2 of those infusions in the bank, which was not mathematically possible that could exist on that server. And also he had a stack of confetti infusions, a stack of Aurelium infusions, a stack of Queen Bee infusions, everything. So he accidentally showed that for a second, immediately ended his stream, but it's too late. It was on the internet. Someone got screenshots, and he got banned. Now, he had sent a bunch of stuff to a tournament or like some little contest that another streamer was running, and it was meant to be donated prizes for the prize pool. And that content creator contacted ArenaNet and was like, I think the prizes we have for this event might be illegitimate. Is that a problem? And they did that knowing that ArenaNet might simply take them. And ArenaNet was like, it wasn't your fault that this happened. You can keep those, we'll delete the rest. Which, in my opinion, was really nice of them. And so, like, one, I started telling you the story because you said some other guy got caught in the middle and got banned. And I was like, I kind of doubt that. Like, it could happen, but I kind of doubt it. Because in this situation, I and many other people were tricked into briefly touching, damaged goods. And we didn't get hit with anything. And then also there was that event that had a tainted prize pool, and they didn't take those away either. So they don't have a history of acting like that. Now, is it possible you got some one GM that was just being really mean? Yeah, it's possible, but I'll tell you that's not their norm if that did happen at all. It was for the gamers giving back to a charity event. Oh, there you go. Jinxie remembers more details than I knew. Good to know. As I said, I heard it while I had Teapot stream open. The person was banned temporarily for investigation. We got unbanned later. I could see that. Like, maybe the automated system thought something was sus on their account and did, like, a ban, and then someone reviewed it later, like a human being came back. Like, I could see that, I guess. But yeah. That was the closest experience I ever had with the bad stuff. In a sense, it was a win for everyone since they had to increase infusion drop rate afterwards. I don't know if they ever increased infusion drop rate for Connor. Let's see. Okay. Something I wanted to test here. Let me see. Can I remember... Do I have Boon Table in here? I thought I had Boon Table in here. I guess I don't. Alright, I'll just try to eyeball it. Let's see. Spawn a Golem... Average, spawn. Okay. Alright, and we're going to turn off the Mighty Roar.
Hi there. Use the console to begin combat testing. If you have any inquiries,
adjust self, add boons, just alacrity. Alright. Okay. Wanting to see if I get... Wanting to see if I can keep up 25 stacks of might without using Mighty Roar. I played Quick Heal Untamed the other day for the first time in ages, and I'm not sure. Currently at 16. Now we're at 25. Okay, now do we stay at 25? Went to 22. Now at 25 again. Looks like if I don't use... Oh, now we're 16. Okay. So it's slipping a little. Alright, so Mighty Roar definitely makes it top it all. Alright. So it'd probably be fine, because most groups, there's someone else in the party that's spilling out some might without really thinking about it, but looks like Mighty Roar is probably needed to keep that up. Because Mighty Roar is another 8 stacks. Okay. That's what I wanted to find out. Alright, the infusions being duped are a lot less harmful to the economy than something like Mystic Coins or straight gold. Well, Zephyr, actually, it... Okay. I stopped there because I was just making a point, but there's more. Buckle up, Buttercup! Alright, so at the time that was happening, there was this thing that people were calling the Mystic Coin Wall. And on the trading post, some of you might remember this. On the trading post, Mystic Coins had gone from like less than a gold to like 2 gold and then 3 gold. And it was just like... Someone had basically bought all the Mystic Coins on the TP and put in buy orders for 3 gold or something. Like 10,000 buy orders for 3 gold Mystic Coins. So the price just went up overnight. Like overnight, like they were all gone, and then someone just had a huge buy order. So if you were selling coins, you could make a lot of money, but you couldn't like really get any more unless you were paying these exorbitant fees. The day, now of course you can't see who has, like if you go to the TP and you're like, I want to buy Eternity. And then, you know, here's a buy order for Eternity, and you're just like, oh, who are you? You can't see that, right? You can't see who did that. The day that Cassiano got banned because of the infusion duping, the Mystic Coin Wall disappeared. And it is widely believed that that guy had duped so much stuff that he basically had infinite money, and that he just did that out of spite for someone. And like he basically single-handedly had wrecked the Mystic Coin economy for the entire like server. NA and EU, because we share trade. So yeah, like the day he got banned because he got caught duping infusions, the Mystic Coin Wall vanished, and it had been there for like months at that point. So yeah. If Mighty Roar was not needed to top off Might, which would you use instead of the Leopard? My second pet is Aegis, Guardian's Roar, which just gives Aegis to everyone nearby. Other option would be the Siege Turtle if you need the bubble block. Do you remember the early days of a karma bug when people got banned? No, I don't know that one. Wondering the profit they got that day. Well, that's the whole thing. They basically had infinite money, right? They could just dupe an item worth 10,000 gold and just sell it. They basically had infinite cash. For a brief moment in time in WoW, I collapsed the mechanical squirrel economy. What? The mechanical squirrel? I remember those. That was like it was like a miniature pet made by engineers. Are you running Clarion Bond? That could give you extra might. Hold on a sec. Clarion Bond. Was that the one that requires pet swapping? That might be marksmanship. Yeah, that's the one that involves pet swapping. Yeah, no. Okay, so I dislike ranger pets that force you to swap pets on cooldown. And although there are builds that make good use of it, the reason I dislike it is every time you swap pets, they lose all their boons. So it's like if you've got, like, here, hang on a sec. If I've got a bunch of boons on this pet and I swap pets, no boons. You dump them. You dump all of them and you're back to 0 every single pet swap. And because of that, I'm not a fan of builds that require you to swap pets every single time pet swap comes off cooldown, which is like every 15 seconds or something. So I tend to avoid those. They can be very powerful in the right circumstances. I dislike that. When 46k karma exotics were only 46 karma, so they bought a ton, Mystic forged them and sold for money. Oh, are you okay? Hold on. I also remember what was the thing that happened recently. And I don't know that anyone got banned for it, but they released like a new set of like Black Lion ticket weapons, right? And then they accidentally made the price for the torch of that collection free. And so people just bought like 50,000 of them. And, you know, even now at this point, that one weapon is like worthless compared to the others. It was like Mystic Beast or something? Yeah, it was. Right here, look. Mystic Beast Mace, 116 gold. Mystic Beast Torch, 33 silver. Yeah, because there was a day when the torch was accidentally free on the merchant. So people bought thousands, tens of thousands of them, and they're worthless. Even to this day, because there's just so many of them. Just look, there's 18,321 for sale right now. Yeah. Yep. Time to grab that. Yeah, dude, if you want the skin, go get it. It's dirt cheap. Yeah, I didn't know about the Karma one. That's interesting. On a healer, it's not a big deal, though. Your focus is on boons and heals, not damage. Yeah, Rujani, the way that the community does boons for the most part is that, you know, there's the defensive boon support healer, the offensive boon support, boon DPS, and then 3 DPS that you find in a gutter somewhere. And people usually expect this guy to do a lack or quick, and they expect this guy to do a lack or quick, prot, swiftness, regen, 25 might, fury, vigor. Like, it just, the list goes on and on and on. They expect this guy to do everything else. Now, usually, if this guy's providing 20 might, it's not noticed because other builds spill out some might without really trying, and it'll top it off. But if you're in a group where you don't have 25 might kept up, people are going to first look at the healer and be like, what are you doing with your life? Like, that's the first person they're going to yell at, is the healer. Because they assume that that person should be doing. Because that's just how they're trained right now. I always knew they were Alliance spies. Zugzug player here. Yo, I am for the Forsaken, for the Horde, and for the Swarm. I'm religiously against that heal support should care about providing might and fury. Me too. Me too. I think it would be cool, Noxxi, if they had some, like, really powerful healing trait, or, like, maybe a trait that, like, boosts healing and provides quickness to your party or something, but it also, like, removes your ability to provide might and fury, which would force that to be offloaded to boon DPS. I think that would be kind of a jarring shock moment for a lot of the community, but I think after people get used to it, it would be a good thing. Because just right now, it's just so much of the work is offloaded onto one person. Now, I'm used to it. I don't mind it. I've cleared the content, you know, but I think it would be good for the game to have, like, the boon DPS in charge of the offensive boons and the boon healer be in charge of the defensive boons. What's the name of the torch? It was a Mystic Beast, or Mystical Beast, something like that. I think it would be less than you think. A lot of boon DPS provide a massive amount of boons, too. Some do. Like, for example, when I am playing boon DPS Quick Untamed, I provide 10 stacks of might plus quickness to my party. If I'm running maces in open world, I splash a bit of vigor, regen, prot on the party. It's not full uptime, but it helps with full uptime. But if I am in a try-hard group doing challenge mode Ceres and I'm just using the highest damage weapons possible and I put the maces back in my backpack, then I'm doing quickness plus 10 might stacks to the party. That's the boons I'm providing. Yeah. I miss the old druid setup, crazy heals and might, no need to worry about a lot because Renegade existed. Yeah. I miss not having to waste Astral Form for Alacrity and then someone gets almost killed and you don't have access to Astral Form anymore. I usually play boon DPS Herald with Nox and I can easily provide Might and Fury. Yeah, but boon DPS Herald does not speak for all boon DPS. Which relic do you use? If you want to swap the pet, you could also use a relic which gives might. Yeah, possibly. You know, there's some other options there. Or you could use a relic that gives a golem. Let me see. So for that build, oh, Relic of the Monk. Really don't want to give that up on a healing build. Relic of the Monk gives you a stupid amount of output healing. Really would not want to give that up. I don't play Quick Untamed often because it can't provide stability to a group. It has two ways of giving Aegis. More damage than most healers. It does more DPS than most healers do. Like triple a Chronos. And then really good healing. But it doesn't have stab. It doesn't have stab. Alack Scourge and Quick Harby provide good stack of mine too. Flock and Caracosa can be better. Let me see what we're talking about. Hang on. I need a reminder. Grant barrier to yourself and nearby allies after using a healing skill. Okay. Caracosa. Heal other allies when you successfully combo a field with a blast finisher. I do some blast finishers in this build, but not like an excessive amount of them. I'm not sure if it would be worth doing that. I was Midnight King, not Mad King. Grant Might and Fury to nearby allies when you disable an enemy. That's 3 might, 10 fury. The Cure Relic sounds really good, Scrapper. Cure Coast is really good on Druid, more blast finisher options. On Druid, I typically use Monk on Druid. For blast finisher on Druid, you got Warhorn 5, Staff 3, Astral 3. So basically each of your weapon sets has 1 blast finisher. Hey Monk, I'm getting into playing Boon Heal. I find it hard to know when to pulse stab on each encounter. Could this be an idea for a new set of guide videos, or is it too niche to be relevant to you? That kind of already exists. Let me explain. So, first off, I have a guide there called So You Want to Play Support. And one section of the guide is, it talks about how much easier it is if you know what enemy things you can stability and what enemy things that you can Aegis and what things you just jump over. Like shockwaves. And as far as, and then like, I basically talk about like, it's a lot easier if you know the fight encounters, and then I plug the get to the point videos. So, as far as knowing what you should stability on each encounter, you need to kind of visit the information for each encounter, you know? Like, it's impossible to make one video that covers when to stability for every single boss in the game, because it would go out of date as soon as the next piece of content comes out. But basically, like, for example, if I'm doing the Shiver Peaks Pass Strike, there's one time when he's almost dead where he does this big downward slam, and I know to stability there, or Aegis, because it's going to knock down the whole party. Freynier, I know if someone's standing in a red circle, don't even bother giving him stability because they're going to get frozen solid. It goes through that. Whisper of Jormag, when he's around like 15 to 20%, he knocks everyone away from him. Have a stability active there, or so that they don't get knocked across the room. You know, stuff like that. If your World v World just always stab. Yeah, just spam it. Just spam it the whole time. Yeah, it's definitely a fight-by-fight thing, for sure. Let's see, Convergence, Drakkar, Tarir. Let me see if Tarir's still going. If you boon Chrono, you always have stab. I don't know always, but often. Thank you very much. Guess I have to watch Get to the Point videos again. Yeah, it's gonna depend on the fight. Like, Veil Guardian? I don't think Veil Guardian has a moment you need stab at all. Spirit Run after. It's helpful. The little ads can knock you around. Gorseval, every time he punches straight downward. Sabbatha, when you're fighting, what's his name? Knuckles or whatever? One of the ads she summons, he'll knock you around. Stab on that. I don't think you need it the rest of the fight. It's definitely like a fight-by-fight thing. Let's see. Heart of Thorns. Oh my. Come on, EU, what's going on? Alright, I guess no one's doing this right now. Give some examples for Aegis. Examples for Aegis. So Aegis blocks one big incoming hit. So if you use it at the wrong moment, like for example, Bone Skinner when he leaps in the air makes a huge expanding red circle, but there's pulsing damage in the room. So if you use Aegis too early, the pulsing damage eats the Aegis. But if you do it right when he comes down, you'll block the massive hit, and then anyone who failed the dodge roll won't get trucked. You know? So Aegis, like, is just knowing when the big hits are going to happen, and can they be Aegised. Another example is Deimos. Deimos has an attack where he pulls out his flails, and he goes swing, 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 roar, and a massive hit goes out. And you gotta, you need a block or something for that, you know? So like anyone who doesn't have some kind of block active or they're not in the bubble, it gets trucked. So there's, it's just knowing what you can and can't do. Harvest Temple. When Mordramoth boops the ground and it does the shockwave. You could try to Aegis it, but you'd get knocked across the room. You could stability it, but then you take a ton of damage. You really just need to jump over that. You just jump over that, you don't need stability or Aegis. Just dodge forehead, yeah. So, yeah, there's so many. There's so many. Okay, so this is not happening right now. Battle for Jade Sea. I kind of doubt that's going on at the moment, but I'll see. I had fun doing that the other day. We'll see if anybody's running this right now. You cannot map travel in combat. Are you serious? Alright. Are you in EU? Yeah. One thing I dislike about mechanics in general is that how much kits are overloaded with aegis instability, so people's expectations are very high and ignore mechanics or damage. I agree with you. As someone who comes from other MMOs, and also, for years, I mained Druid when Firebrand was like the only support that was allowed in groups because it spams stability on people. Dude, I was so bitter. I was like, wow, you know, you take away stability, these people wouldn't even know how to play the game. So if they have to run with any healer that doesn't spam stability, they don't know what to do with themselves. And it's still somewhat true, but I've gotten used to it. Let's see. Oh, no, wrong one. Dang. I'm on EU, right? Dude, no one's doing anything right now. Yo, I might have to PvP or something. Yeah, I'm on EU at the moment. Okay. I am. How can I farm amalgamated gems? Seems to be the biggest holdup to make my legendary. Hello, Antone. Amalgamated gemstones have like 70 recipes that make them. You might have the materials to make a whole bunch in your mat storage and not even realize it. First thing I would recommend you do is go to the amalgamated gemstone wiki page and go to recipes and look at the massive list of recipes and see, like, you know, do you have any of that stuff laying around? Because you might. You know, things like coral, you know, you might have it. Hello there. Hey, Lady Kara. Dragon's End, you need to be on the mat 20 minutes for the meta. Well, I didn't see anything in the group finder, even like a full one. We'll see. EU is still at work? Nonsense. It's like 5 p.m. for you guys. Not fooling me. I do these metas every Tuesday morning. Yeah, I know y'all got a bunch of deadbeats. It's 4 p.m.? I was joking. I thought it was like 2. Hey, I will join these 6 people in fighting a dragon. We didn't have daylight savings yet. Oh, okay. Why is someone already saying Mukluk? I wasn't even loaded in yet. Oh my gosh. We know you have labor laws, EU. You cannot hide. No way Mukluk names the character Mukluk Twitch, right? It was the first one. There's someone in this group giving me crap because I named this guy Mukluk Twitch like 7 years ago. Are you really, Muk? Oh, the OG Mukluk. No, I mean, I name all my characters Mukluk. So my oldest Mukluk is the human one that's like over 10 years old because I played him at the launch of the game. The Mukluk Space Twitch was when I decided to try out streaming. Like, don't get me wrong, I also think it's really annoying. Like, if you are playing some multiplayer game and some guy's like, yeah, go to twitch.tv/BillyBob. You know, he just yells it in the chat. So I was like, all right, look, I'm just going to put it in my name, and that way it's there, and it's also not me screaming. I felt like it wasn't quite past the line of being annoying, but it's there if people want it, right? Like, I thought that was okay. But that was like 7 years ago that I named this guy. So it's definitely the whole like having Twitch or having TTV in your name has definitely become more widespread since then. Spotted. Yep. Holy, that EU lag. Oh my goodness. I hit weapon swap, I gotta wait 6 weeks for delivery. Oh my god, the delay between my skills. Come on! Do the thing! Oh my god. Dude, I'm 6 on DPS. I'm just like, my character's just stopping attacking for like huge stretches of time. Good lord. Are they ignoring the rift side? Yeah. On NA, they typically kill all the ads. And they get more loot because each ad is like an extra loot bag. On EU, they skip the ads and just burn the boss down. So they're done much faster, but they get less loot. So it's just a difference in the two communities. I'm gonna just do an AoE res here. Alright, I got all of them up. Dude, I don't know if it's because of EU or just because of like this area, but I'm lagging so bad. That was awful. I'd be like, move unleash from pet to self, and then like 3 seconds later my buttons would flip over. I was like, oh my god. In your quick untamed build, do you ever switch to empowered pet? What is empowered pet? What are you talking about? I typically have a 4-second delay on that boss. 4 second? Wow. Dude, you just hit all the Scourge buttons, come back with a sandwich. Do you ever switch to empowered pet? Every 10 seconds, you move unleash to your pet, use the pet skills, move it back to yourself, ambush, weapon swap, use your other ambush. So, the unleash will briefly visit your pet once every 10 seconds. Good morning, Mugga Chat. Hi, Nyron. Dracker. Alright, hang on. DBS again, trying for something specific, or do you like the fight? Oh, it's something to beat on. Happy partner anniversary. Thank you, Patty. Anyone else drowning in bloodstone dust this expansion? My gobblers can't keep up. Why can't I hold all this dust? Oh, I hate that corner.
Mukluk bobble,
sometimes I make it, not often.
bobble.
Hey, Floxies, thank you for the prime. How close are you to another 1 million volatile magic video? Well, I have 793,000 volatile magic right now. I don't know if I'm going to do that same video again. That would just be a duplicate. First time spotting a Guild Wars celebrity in game. Guild Wars celebrity, wow. Fun running into you. Hello, nice to meet you.
Damn it! It's gone in the ice. Stay on your guard.
Just imagining him at the dinner table. Mom's like, hey, honey, how was your day? And he's like, cutting his steak. Well, mother, I met a celebrity today. And she's like, oh, Keanu Reeves. And he's like, better.
It's gonna try to surprise us again.
She's like, is it someone important? And he's like, it depends.
The claws! Go for the claws!
Do you still use the intro thing from old videos? I crack it out for special occasions. Mukluk Douglas bought that to be original. That's why the fourth is a Johnson itself. The third because all of you to the lab. Hope you enjoy your stay. Entertainment is on the way. Crack at the speakers. Don't touch the speakers. Giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you're lonely near the edge.
Open that Raven Gate and destroy whatever's channeling the Lost Spirit's magic.
Yeah, I used to do that every time I got a new follower back when I had like 100 followers. And then I started, suffering from success, and I couldn't do that for every follow anymore, so I started doing it for every sub. And then I started suffering from success, and so I was like, alright, when people give like a batch of subs, I'll crack that out from time to time. That's kind of where we're at right now. Suffering from success, yes, and DJ Muck lead. Okay, I gotta do the poster. Oh no! I got immobilized. That was unfortunate timing. Okay, I can move a bit better now than earlier. Like, I'm able to hit buttons without the same delay I had at DBS. So it must have been mostly a DBS thing, not just an EU thing. No bobblehead today? Dude, that was goofy. For those that weren't here, we had a bobblehead elixir active, so everyone's heads looked really big, and we came to Drakkar, and it worked on Drakkar, and his head filled the whole room, and we couldn't see anything. It was goofy as hell.
Whoa! Need some help here!
Fun little story for the new blood in the chat. When this boss came out, they tried something to kind of test what open world PvP would be like. And if you failed on this boss, which honestly took work, because this boss is so easy, it is difficult to fail it. But if you fail on this boss, everyone gets mind controlled by Jormag, and you're it's like a free-for-all. You fight each other. So I watched Teapot arrange a group to fail it on purpose so they could experience open world PvP. And they were all stacked up, and the moment they all got mind controlled, everyone instantly died because there were like 5 Dragon Hunters there. So the Dragon Hunter traps, like, so, you know, everyone went hostile to each other. The Dragon Hunter traps detected hostiles, and all their pile of traps went off, and it just instantly blendered like 45 people. Like, they didn't even get like a frame to do anything. It was like, well, this was a great test of open world PvP. Balanced, as all blue classes should be. Muck, you should do a 1 million Unbound Magic video. You already have enough. True. I'd have to actually do a little bit of research. It's like miswarped packets or bundles or something. I haven't turned Unbound Magic into money in actual years. So I know more about volatile transactions than Unbound. They removed the feature? I mean, I haven't seen Drakkar fail in ages, so I think so. Dang it, I was pressing the button that would give me stability, and it didn't go off in time. I'll just use my Jade Bot. It's off cooldown.
Watch it! Could come out anywhere!
The vendor in Ember Bay is the one for Unbound. If you're buying the material, packets, or profit, half the gold cost the others.
The claws! Go for the claws! Okay, the gate's open. Now get in there and cut off the source.
Nah. Bonk, 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 bonk. Hey, Shadowlight, thank you. Question to anyone on Ellie. Does Ellie or its elites have good PvE support option? Yes. Tempest can heal groups and do support and provide, you know, very, very desired buffs. There's also well, newer than Tempest. There's a newer build that is a support version of Catalyst that, again, can heal and provide buffs to the party. Weaver is purely DPS. You're not going to see a heal version of Weaver. Only Weaver selfish? Yes. Except with their litter. They like to leave conjured weapons all over the place. They're not selfish with litter. You can actually do heal Weaver. Yeah, but you don't provide quickness or alacrity, so nobody cares. That's like me trying to heal with that druid trait that gives a massive boost to healing, but it takes away my ability to provide alacrity. Everybody disliked those videos. Okay. Sweet. Hello, legendary. I've read Hello, Imaginary People. Yes. Yes. Hello, suckers. It's the voices in your walls. How you doing? Like and subscribe. I made Ellie and it wouldn't go anywhere near Heal Weaver. Yeah, I mean, what's the point? It doesn't provide the boons. Muck, take your meds. We aren't real. Wake up. Oh my gosh. Who am I sending money to each month then, Noxxi? Who are you? Yeah, I was doing this just to like flex my new bag, but this is annoying. Let me go back to that. That's what I'm used to, having it be the same width as the buttons at the top. Why is your inventory so clean? It's just as clean as normal. It's just I made the inventory window larger so you could see the empty slots. That's normal clean. It's just you guys. It's just like if I have it like this, you guys are like, and you know, it doesn't matter if it's clean down here. You guys just freak out. Mike, do you know perhaps if fishing has some sort of diminishing return? I know there is a mob killing in the same area. I don't know anything about that. I fished a fish in Guild Wars 2 once, and I was like, I don't like this game, and I never fished a fish again. I don't even remember the button that gets my fishing pole out. Nope, I don't know. Why do you even have those there? Have what there? You need an 8K screen to match the bag. I should close you and Laura in the same room with those inventories. Dude, what? I have so much free space. Oh my gosh. I do remember the other day I like raided Laura at the end of one of my streams, and people had just been whining about my bag, and I saw her bag, and I'm like, look at this, you guys. You complain about me. Look at that. Look at that. That is a whole nother thing. I'm planning on fishing for hours while studying. That sounds like that would take a lot of your concentration. That doesn't clean at all. It's a jumbled mess, and God only knows how you find anything in there without the search bar. Ogre, your opinion would fit right there. Shut up. You study a lot for sure that way. Yeah, dude, the way fishing minigame in this game works, it's like you're going to be looking away from your book that you're reading like every 5 seconds. Want to help with a Boone Skinner achievement. What achievement? Boone Skinner achievement? What's the achievement? Is End of Dragons worth the buy? Yes. End of Dragons was their 3rd very large expansion, has a ton of content. I say yes. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Kratos. Oh, Kratos. Yo, I loved your games. To my knowledge, there aren't diminishing returns. However, there is a time of day, location, equipment taken into account. It's not AFK, but it's chill. Practically brainless, just have to follow the line. Yeah. T-Bot opens the merchant tab and sells everything from Centaur Hooves to legendary weapons. Sells legendary weapons. Oh my god. Hold on to the light. No, I've already got it. I do not remember when I got this done, but I got it. Good luck! What's the cheapest 32 slot bag? When you're working on Season of the Dragons, you will get one for an achievement reward when you're like halfway done. And there's one in Sandswept Isles. The bags meta. The bags meta. Dang it, I was reading chat. The bags video that starts with the Baggy Waggies thing goes over a lot of 32 slot bag locations if you want it. The bag meta. My massive... Oh, these. My baggies. My massive mucking satchels. My super stuffed pouches. My honker bonker baggy waggies. My canvas stretching loot containing gravity welling loot bags. You mean these super duper ultra hyper goddamn 32 slot mucking bags? Yeah, that one. Yeah, watch that video. That's what you need. Mux Tongue is starting. Oh, there we go. Let's see. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Amber. Quick question, which build is better, Power Reaper or Harbinger? They're both solid and effective at what they do. Harbinger, though, might give quickness to the party, which can be desirable and might get you into a group. If you're just saying Power DPS Harby versus Power DPS Reaper, I don't know which one's better. I would say if you're going full DPS, I would prefer to play Reaper because they have a second hit point bar. So they die a lot less often. Whereas Harbinger just reduces their own maximum health. It's the opposite of Reaper. They have half a hit point bar. So it's a rough time of it. Blah. We'll see. I still have that video saved. Good. Mug, bind your fishing pole to Alt F4. It'll lead you to no issues whatsoever. Alt F4 fishing pole. I can give out a Kleenex, hang on. Yeah, that'll be fine. In that regard, in the definition of a noob, I play with someone in my school. Is the daily ascended crafting, like lump of Mithrilium, etc., still worth doing every day? I've been doing it for so long, I can't recall while it's good, and I should still do it every day. I mean, it's worth it if you're using the materials. If you're not, then maybe not. Hang on, give me just a second. Stepping away for a moment. Okay, I'm back. Had the sniffles. Alright. Play Condi Harby, stat Condi, damage and vitality to the moon, add in toughness, enjoy God mode. With full blight stacks, you still have more HP than Thief Ellie. I mean, that's a low bar. chat, Muck, I think the only legendaries which you cannot get in open world now are rings, right? Do you think we will get them, or at least one in the next expansion? Hang on a second. There's open world armor. There's open world weapons. Backpack is PvP, Fractal, or Raid. No, not Raid. PvP, Fractal, or World v World. There's a new backpack coming out in this expansion in like 3 months. We assume it's open world, but it's not out yet. Aurora and Vision are open world. Relic is kind of whatever. Season of the Dragons, I guess, is open world. The 2 ring options are World v World or Raiding. And you can get 2 of the World v World ring. So you can get Raid plus World v World or 2 World v World. I don't know if they're going to add on there. I'd be fine if they don't, because it encourages people to try out the other game modes at least once. Like, you gotta oil up that door, it's so loudy creaky. It's fine. Is there anything of note this Tuesday when it comes to updates? There was one thing that they announced yesterday that I'll do like a teeny news video on today, but I'm waiting to see if they have any more information that comes out today, since today is the day they usually do blog posts. Question on cosmetic infusions. You can only realistically farm Pinata and Orc Basin as much as you want per day, right? The rest is daily chance. I didn't even know Pinata was as many times as you want per day, but I know that you're correct about Auric Basin. Yeah, I guess so, Kayland. But I mean, you can no, Drizzlewood? Drizzlewood Coast you can do on repeat. And Drizzlewood has some stuff there that can give you multiple chances for infusions. But also, you could just farm gold and then buy whatever infusion you want if you fancy that. I'm gonna make a bold assumption right now. Next expansion will bring a focus to Harpoon Gun and maybe Trident. We'll have the Leggy Rebreather, and we'll have an option for open world rings. That's a lot of assumptions. We'll see. Imagine if they make a land Harpoon Gun and it's just like a crappy rifle. You just fire the harpoon and it's just like shunk. And just lands on the ground. Can I equip 2 Conflux? Yes, you can equip 2 Conflux. There was something that happened when they released Conflux that was not what they intended long ago. And that resulted in people getting able to get 2. And then they later made it just 1 Conflux, and the people that already had 2 rioted. And so they're like, alright, fine, you can wear 2. And then they changed it again. Should I use the Mystic Forge or Weekly Strikes for Mystic Clovers? I need a ton. There's Wizard's Vault, there's Weekly Strikes, there's the Fractal Merchant, there's the Raid Merchant, there's the Forge, as you mentioned. Like, there's quite a few ways to get clovers. If you're looking to see if there's any you've overlooked, you could go to the Mystic Clover page on the wiki and see if there's any there that you didn't see. How's this Warclaw so fast? PvE got a lot. PvE Warclaw got a lot of quality of life stuff that the World v World one is different from. Yeah, that was in Janthier. Janthier had a heavy focus on the Warclaw. Recipe for Forge never failed me. Failed me. Any of you seen that video I have that's like how to not finish a legendary? And it's just me dumping like 300 Mystic Coins into the Forge and getting like 10 clovers. I was just like, what?
Have you scoundrels considered an honest living? I'll return later to check.
That was the first vid I ever saw. I'm sorry. Thank you,
I
Robert.
seem to have stumbled across some sort of transport device. I wonder what exactly. Analyzing. Object identified as hovercraft transport. Initiate jailbreak feature. Oh dear. Didn't mean to. Hot wiring in progress. Device unlocked. One moment while I delete the evidence. I hope this doesn't
Hi, Mark.
get
Hi,
us
Lucy.
into trouble. Cache cleared. Jailbreak feature? What jailbreak feature? Application not found. Nothing to see here. I'll take this and meet you up ahead.
Most of my clovers are from Drizzlewood because I do it so much. I believe it.
We shall disarm those cannons at once. Ah! I'm fine. Everything's perfectly fine. Reboot required. No. Calm down. Use the cooling protocol Master showed you.
Are you EU or NA? I am currently visiting EU. So if you're in EU open world, you might see me.
Let's have some fun.
Let's try to save this guy here. Is there a better class for CC? There's some famous skills that are really known for their CC. Let me see if I can remember a few of them. Revenant Staff 5. Any Revenant can use a staff. They do this thing where they just like, they twirl it in front of them like a helicopter, and then they charge forward, and it does a ton of CC in a line. And when they pass through an enemy, like, the fatter the enemy, the more times it hits them. Another one is Signet of Humility on Mesmer, one of their elite skills. In PvP, it turns the target into a MOA. In PvE, it just does a massive amount of break bar damage all at once. So if you've got a few Mesmers in a group doing that, they just basically delete any CC bars. Another one that's pretty famous is the Sanctuary Bubble for Guardians. And basically, the Guardian puts like a bubble in a spot and it knocks enemies out of it. But if the enemy's immune to knockback, you just put the bubble on their head. It hits them with a knockback like 7 times. And so it's like CC, 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 just over and over and over and over. Flesh Golem. Flesh Golem works with the same tech as the Staff Revenant does. The fatter the target is, the more times it hits them, because it does hits as it passes through their hitbox. So it is very good on some fights and okay on others.
Is it over? I've had dumb stuff in my ears before, but that's nothing by comparison.
Isn't CC the Egyptian president? No clue. Headbutt is a great short cooldown CC. Oh yeah, there's tons of short cooldown CCs, but I was talking about like the ones that are just like really famous.
What do we have here?
Ah, I have had it.
Chrono Moa. Yeah, we mentioned Mesmer Moa.
Initiating rage mode.
Isn't CC subtitles? You're talking about closed captioning. And no, it's clearly credit card. Stupid. Oh, I think I skipped one of the mini bosses. I came down here too early. Ranger doesn't have any amazing CC. No, it has some good CC. Like, for example, if you use the mace skills and then, you know, the mace skills reset their own cooldown and then you use them again, that does 900 CC, which is quite a bit, but it's not instant. It takes a few clicks, right? So if you're in a group with a bunch of Mesmers, you're like, all right, doing my first mace skill, and then they all just hit that freaking MOA button, then it's over. The blue bar disappears. Additionally, like, Storm Spirit does 200 CC, but then there's a trait that doubles all the spirit stuff, so that makes it 400. But again, it's just, it's not instantaneous. Soulbeast Rockazel does good CC. Rockazel does okay. Rockazel, I believe, has 2 moves that do CC. I think one does 200 and one does like 230. 232 on head toss, 200 on charge. I was really close. Yeah, 200 and 232. Yeah. Did we cover Guardian Sanctuary already? Yeah, the one I mentioned Revstaff 5, Mesmer, Signet, and Guardian Sanctuary when I mentioned the 3 probably famous ones. Oh, another one that only works in some places of the game is Spectral Grasp. So Spectral Grasp is a necro move that fires a spooky hand that grabs something and pulls it to you. But it will hit up to 5 targets. And it does like 150 CC for each one, I think. But if you're standing in the middle of one target, and there's 4 more nearby, and you fire the hands out, so it goes, oh, there's 5 targets, I'll fire 5 hands. But you're in the middle of one target, all of them spawn inside that target and hit it instantly. So one target can get hit by 5 hands, and then you CC it 5 times on one target. So it's a niche thing, but it can do a lot of CC if the situation is correct. Another good one is Heaven's Palm. Yeah, that one's a pretty short CC. Yeah, yeah. Every class has CC skills. Some of them are more famous than others, but everyone has some. Mug, what's the difference with Rune of the Dragon Hunter and Scholar? Besides with the obvious stats difference, are they really the same? I mean, one has more power, one has more ferocity. It looks like at a glance, it looks like. I'll say the reason that there's some that are so similar like this is because in the past, relics were part of runes. So they would have like 6-piece bonus when you pick your nose kills a nearby mesmer. You know, there will be some crazy thing as the 6-piece bonus. But they removed all of those 6-piece bonuses and they put them over here and made relics. So now there's a whole bunch of rune sets that are really similar.
Seemed useful.
What are the daily things I need to do to work toward Janthier Spear and Aurine Legis? Kind of side, not so dedicated. So, getting the Janthier Spear is very, very chill. It's literally like, there's a few activities that you can only do once a day or once a week, and you just do them each day, and like after a few weeks you have a spear. Like, I've been playing Guild Wars 2 mostly like one long play session a day per week, and I've made 3 Legi Spears this expansion. So Janthier Spear is not too bad at all, and I have a guide on that if you want it.
What's going on in here? Just where are you taking our things?
What's it to ya?
As far as Aurine Legis, that one's less fresh in my head. I made one and made a guide on how to make it for people that need it, and then I never made one again just because I don't like how they look. But that's a beauty in the eye of the beholder kind of thing. I'm always broke. Exclamation daily for a video on how to get gold.
Gyros. We'll get nowhere with those shielding him. Aim for them first. I've been meaning to do some target practice.
Or exclamation your mom's credit card. If you are a true degenerate. Happy anniversary. Thank you. Hey, Mucket Chat, is a fresh 80 is a relic necessary for open world activities? Is it required? No, but is it another power boost? Yeah. So if you can find like a cheap one that fits your needs until you get like a better one, that's good.
Lightning! Stun him before he attacks.
Focus on the gyros. That should help us destroy his shield. We'll get nowhere with those shielding him. Aim for them first.
Your mom's credit card command's not working. Is the LCM releasing today? I don't think so, but if it is, we'll put out a news video on it. I'm planning to do a little news thing today, no matter what, about the expansion delay. But I was waiting to see if they have anything more newsworthy that they add today. Dang, he went invulnerable right when I did my big move. More D&D books have arrived, Spelljammer and Planescape. Noxxi, I'm surprised you didn't just download some PDFs. But you seem to be enjoying the physical copies.
Focus on the gyros. That should help us destroy his shield.
Yo, I've never seen the gyros lined up that well before. There was like 3 barrier gyros all stacked together. And before that guy comes into my chat again, Mike, your damage is terrible. Look how much cleave that is. You hit non-essential barrier gyros. It was bad, and you should feel bad. Waka 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 waka. There we go. Nice. Mike, go play D&D campaign. I'm sure you have a lot of free time. I love D&D. Like, I have a lot of good memories of it. You've edited some of those memories into funny videos. I worry about... I don't know. I'm so worried about would it be an entertaining stream for the audience, you know? Because, like, some D&D groups, there's, like, these there's so much waiting on people. Like, the people aren't ready, and you're just constantly waiting on people. Bob, take your turn. Sally, take your turn. Blah, 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 blah. And then other times, it's, like, Critical Role, and it's really funny, you know? So it's, like, trying to get one, you know, trying to make a game be one and not the other. Mike just pledged $2 for his plushie. Oh, Overgoddess, thank you so much. You know, we haven't even mentioned that today. What are we at? You were number 560. Chat, there's 48 hours remaining on this pledging step. For any of you who are interested, we got permission from ArenaNet to turn this little dude into a plushie and sell up to 1,000 Asuras, which will then be created in the 3-dimensional world. And I'm working with Makeship to make that happen. And this has already gone way past what I was hoping it was going to go to. So even if it stops now, I'm fine. But if you're interested, we only have permission to sell 1,000. 560 separate orders have already come in. And I think 35 of those people ordered 2. So I think we're at 595 out of 1,000 have been sold. So if you're interested, it's $2 advance payment to pre-order. But you pay the rest of it later on. But if not, that is fine too. But there is, we're over 50% sold out from what we're allowed to make. How did it feel when you crossed 200? Dude, it was a relief. Like, this whole thing was kind of like an idea, and that became like a passion project, you know? Like, it was just something I really wanted to do that sounded really fun. However, to get... Okay, so real quick, just so everybody is caught up. Makeship, the company that's making them, they'll make a plushie for anyone who has an idea, but you have to get 200 separate individuals to pledge that they're interested in the product for them to go, okay, there is people willing to buy this, we'll devote a factory to this, you know? So you can't just have like one very wealthy person say, I'll buy 200. It has to be 200 separate, I think, email addresses or payment info. I'm not sure which, but they try to track it in some way, shape, or form. So I basically, during the pledging step, which is 10 days, we had to get 200 pledges, or else it wasn't going to happen and everyone would get fully refunded. And we managed to pass 200 on the first 24 hours, which was such a relief, because that was the only step where it could have all fallen apart. And so at this point, it's just like, I was worried about getting 200 within 10 days, and now it's just like, holy crap, how far is this gonna go? Mike, what is your word per minute? My words per minute? Like typing speed? I don't know. In high school, I could do like burst writing at like 150. I've definitely slowed down since then, so maybe like 100. Speed typing test. I've never used this website. Let's see. Take our 1 minute typing speed to best find out your speed. Oh, wait, no, dude. No, the noise. No, we don't need a friggin' punch typewriter going for 60 seconds straight. Monkeytype.com? What is monkey type? Here it is. Okay. What is this? Let's see. Uh, 136 apparently. And I made a mistake, but I backspaced it and fixed it. I'm not a believer that if you make a mistake, you should just leave the mistake and keep going, because you would never want to do that in real life. I feel like, you know, a good typing test is one where you get close to 100% accuracy, and then how fast did you get? Might make a tutorial on how to type fast. The thing is, I know people that can type fast that do not do, like, the proper hand placement on the keyboard, right? I learned what was considered, you know, proper form at the time, which is like, you know, you've got your fingers on the home row keys. Like, hold on. So, like, your left hand will rest here, and then, you know, left pinky gets the buttons above and below it, and then left ring finger gets the buttons above and below it, and so on and so on. And then your four fingers are in charge of the 6 keys there. So basically, like, every finger is in charge of, like, 3 buttons, but the 4 fingers are in charge of 6. But yeah, I learned, my parents signed me up for a keyboarding class. It was called keyboarding in 9th grade. And I remember I really fought on it because I thought they were signing me up for keyboarding, like, like, I thought they were signing me up for band. I was stupid. And like, I get there and I'm like, oh, this is like typing. And I get in there and like, I learn proper form. And then I got addicted to EverQuest, which this is like, you know, being social online before Discord. So it was a lot of typing to each other. And so it was like, I had just picked up this skill, and then I honed the hell out of it from like getting hooked on EverQuest. Google says the average words per minute is 40, so you're above the average. I mean, does the average also include all the people that don't have access to computers? I don't know. But yeah, I mean, for example, I will say this typing test had no numbers, no capital letters, and no punctuation. That makes this easier. If you have me do another typing test where I have to do capitals and punctuation, double spacing after periods, if they do that, words that have like apostrophes, like anything like that, it would slightly will slow me down, and that'll build up. So, you know, maybe if I took a test that had like, you know, real words, I'd probably be closer to 100 or less. You can add that on Monkey Type. How? So there's punctuation. Let's try it. This looks like real sentences. I don't know how good I'm gonna do here. Okay, so I made one mistake with punctuation and I dropped by like 20. I went from 130 to 110. But yeah, like if you add in more stuff that makes it like realistic typing, that it's not just lowercase letters, it adds a little bit more complexity to it. I did a test. My words per minute is -54. There's a black hole. Noxxi is like typing, the words are just falling out of the computer. We're getting -54. There are keyboards which can make you type faster, but our current style of keyboards are made because of typewriters could jam if you type too fast. Maybe. It was funny, back when I got my first job, after high school, my dad was like, you know, people that do, typing in courtrooms, they just, basically their job is just type things and you write it down. He said, I bet that'd be a really easy job for you. I was like, oh, I'll look into it. And I looked into it, and I saw that, like, they type, like, 200 to 300 words per minute. And I was like, oh, I can't do that. And then I just stopped looking into it. I found out years later that they have a special type of keyboard. They don't use a QWERTY keyboard. They use, like, a special one that's like a cheater. And I'm like, oh my god, maybe I could have done that. Maybe I could have just sat in there and listened to the juicy gossip and written it down. I don't know. Bag slot thingy in gym store. Thingy. Upgraded bag slot expansion. What is this? Add an extra bag to a character's inventory. Contains a bag slot expansion. Oh, 28 slot bag. Oh, cool. Okay. Oh, that's kind of neat. Yeah, usually this is 400 golds, or sorry, 400 gems. This is 400 gems and has a 28 slot bag. I don't add a lot of value to 28 slot bags because, you know, they're not that hard to come by, but at the same time, if you're a new player, you know, you might not have access to the trading post yet, so that's pretty cool. Listen to the juicy gossip in court is a hell of a sentence. Oh my god. If you've heard some. Steno keyboard? Keyboard for courtroom typing. Stenotype machines. Portable word processors. They feature a modified 22-button keyboard made of a hard acrylic material with no markings. So yeah, 22 buttons. So less buttons than there are letters. So the buttons would each have like a sound, not... Dude, is this it? Okay. So I looked it up. So like this is the courtroom ones. And these apparently let you, like, if you learn how to use it, you can, like, drastically increase your speed for just writing stuff down like this. Dead muck? No, it's fine. That looks horrible. And yet they're able to crank out 200 to 300 words per minute with that. Don't interrupt me! Michael. And I'm like, why? They added JoJo poses. What? Fashion poses emote tome. Oh my god. I don't have enough gems right now. I'll have to get some later. Do you have to learn the correct hand placement now? Yeah. You don't type normally, the machine does a does some translation. If it's good, rip wallet. I need to see what it looks like, and then maybe I'll do some gold to gems and get it. This is why I want to collect all button. Happy partner version. Thanks, Knives. Make a guide on it. A guide on JoJo poses? Speaking of guides, I had one set to go out today. Did Lady Luck upload it? She's not uploaded it today. I'm not sure when she's doing that one. Let's see what she's doing. Those are the Zoolander poses. Last Epoch Season 2 news. I watched a video where someone was typing on a steno keyboard. It's super cool. Fishing guide. I don't have a fishing guide. Let's see. What is this? Hello, travelers. We recently learned our friends in the ARPG space have chosen a release date just a couple days after ours, which would divide the player base and hinder the success of our Season 2 launch. Last Epoch is still a smaller studio in this space that looks toward each of its launches as a way to continue to sustain the studio financially and work on the things we are most passionate about. It is with a heavy heart that we are forced to move our release date of Season 2, Tomes of the Erased, to April 17th. As we adjust our launch date, we invite our community to help us spread the word so that everyone can join in the Season 2 experience, a massive update to Last Epoch that we're thrilled to share with you. I don't know what the original date was, so did they move it forward or push it back? I'm guessing pushed it back by the tone of this. Is that because of PoE 2? Maybe. But yeah, Last Epoch is awesome. I would be happy to play more of that once it comes out. It's because of a PoE 2 update? Gotcha. Is that what I just walked into? New poses in store? Yeah, apparently. Let me see. It's 600. Well, you know what? You know, muck it. 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 All right. Let's see what it does. Okay. What? There's 4. Pose cover. All right, this is already worth it. This is already worth it. I have no regrets on that gold. Oh my god. Dude, that's the thumbnail. That's thumbnail material. All right. Pose low. / pose low. Dude, the mouth too. What is he doing? Oh, lordy. Oh, the squint. Yes. Oh my god. Shut up and take my money. All right, what is this? Pose twist. Bro, the spine. Oh my god. This is amazing. Ah, this is amazing. This was worth all those gems. Pose high. Oh, did I didn't do it. Okay. Oh my gosh. Why does he look afraid? I don't know. All right, what was it? It was cover, twist, low, high and low. So there's cover. That might be my favorite one.
At Mukluk 6 months.
Why you levitate? I don't know. It's something with the floor here. / pose low. That is amazing. / pose twist. And then / pose high. Oh, man. I'm gonna get some mileage out of these, chat. Oh, man. Yeah, someone at ArenaNet had a good idea. Someone had a good idea. Oh, wait. That's... Oh, wait. Hold on. I just had a really stupid idea. Oh, man. I had a stupid idea. All right. Shoot. I don't know how to do it, though. Chat, what is the name of the item that makes a statue in your home instance that looks like you? I need it. Armor stand? Is it armor stand? It's called armor display. Mannequin. Not the mannequin. Armor display case. Can you make it do a I think you can make it do a pose, right? The poses are fixed. No, don't tell me that. Are they? I think they have fixed poses. Dang it! I might as well tell you then. All right, chat. I was going to get 4 of them and put them in those different JoJo poses, and I was going to recreate the Pillar Men. I wanted to make the Pillar Men with the Suras. Hold on a second. For anyone who doesn't know. Dude. It was these guys. They were always freaking posing. Anytime you saw these dudes, they were like all striking a pose in some way. I was going to do that. My idea was ruined. My idea was ruined. All right, let's at least get the novelty thing that makes you bigger. Let's see. There we go. Call ain't it? We can maybe do some photoshopping just for fun. Make a good thumbnail. We need QOL for these poses on statue stat. Alright. Let's see. Where's a good spot where I can like delete the backdrop? Let's see. I'm gonna make some art, chat. Or is it change the time of day, daytime? What's the name of the emotes, the gem store? I already forgot. What did I buy? I don't remember. It was some poses. Okay, let's see. I smell new plushie. Hey, nice. Yeah, they're on the way. Are you gonna be building? Apparently not, because I was just told the thing I wanted to build doesn't actually work the way I thought it worked. So, never mind. Alright. Okay. Slash pose cover. Alright. We're gonna take some pictures here.
Hey Muck. Loving you recent collab discussions with Rose and Lara. Will we get more? Pretty please? Mukluk love.
If we have something to discuss. I'll call up Rose and Lara. What in the JoJo is that pose? Exactly. Okay. Hang on one sec, chat. I'm yelling across the house for a moment. Okay. Alright, let's see, get rid of that, alright, we're gonna try some stuff here, let's see, alright, is this for a thumbnail? I don't know, this might just be for fun, alright. It's a new layer. Okay. What was the next one? Slash pose low. Dude, I'm cracking up at these things. Alright. Cut that one out. Alright, go here. And... no, a little bit more. Alright. Okay. Alright, what were the others? Ah! I broke something. Slash pose high. Gotta get his best angle, chat. Gotta get the best angle. I don't know where to put this one, so we'll just put that there for now. Okay, and then slash pose twist. Dude, that leg. Trying to figure out the best angle for this one. Alright, let's see what we can do with these. Alright, let's see, new layer. Okay. Alright, let's temporarily turn down the opacity on these so we can see through them. Alright. I think this guy stays over there on that corner. That one probably stays in that corner. And then this guy. Maybe make him larger to take up the background. Hang on. We're gonna have to cut him out. We'll do that for now. And then we got this guy in the foreground. We could shrink him a bit. Alright, now we gotta like clean up the edges and stuff and then give it like a background. Oh my god. Okay. I got an art project, chat. Got an art project. Alright, let's see. Let's get the front guy first. Gonna do like that. It's gonna be like the cover of a Surin Vogue magazine. Just gonna clean this up and then be like, don't talk to me or my pillar man ever again. And Sync is back. Might be a faster way to do this, chat, but I don't know it. I am but a self-taught GIMP user. Now I rue the day I wear these spiky gloves. That's pretty close. Not me sitting in the Guild Wars 2 section cutting out Asuras. Alright. Let's see. Select, invert, delete background. Alright, there we go. That's one. That's one of them. Peak Guild Wars 2 content, right? Alright, so hide him for now. Alright, here's the next one. Do the Baggy Waggies video, but instead of bags, these Asuras are flashing across the screen. I wonder if, maybe we could, like, recreate when the Pillar Men first came out of the wall, but do it with these guys. I'm sure if I just sent Noxxi some JoJo poses and just be like, make the Pillar Man song, she'd be like, yeah, I could do that. Actually, might need that shaman's help for that project. He could do that the 3D models and stuff. Oh, the spiky glove, the spiky glove. Remember that one guy that made a 3D printed version of my Asura, and he's like, I hate your gauntlets. Because it was so much work. It was so much extra work. The Pillar Men theme, heck yeah. The hat's easy. True. That's probably going to be true for the plushie as well. I think the hat's going to be one of the easiest parts. And the question is, do I actually need to cut out the last two? I might not have to. If I just use their background as part of the background. We will see. All right. Invert selection, delete the background. Okay. All right. So he's got out, and then we got this one. Okay, so now it, Now I could probably just smudge these backgrounds together and then put those other two guys on. Hang on, let me try some smudgery. Oh, that's not working right. Oh, that's like at the edge of the... Shoot, hang on. New layer. Put that there. Do that? Try that. Let's see. I want to save it for future stuff. Let's see. New folder, JoJo. Duplicate layer. Wait, no. I did new layer. I need new layer group. That's nothing. All right, delete that. All right, JoJo layer group. Okay. All right, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Duplicate. Give to JoJo. Duplicate. Give to JoJo. Duplicate. Give to JoJo. Duplicate. Give to JoJo. There we go. All right, we've got for future JoJo usage. We have it. Okay. Oh my god. I think they might need the front one might need an outline or something. So because he's blending in too much of the back guy. Wait, what's going on right now? What is this? Oh, that's just a duplicate. Wait, 1 and 2 are the same. Wait, what? Hold on a second. Hang on. I messed up somewhere. Okay, yeah, those two are the same. Delete that one. This one needs to go in there. Okay, there. There. All right, it's working now. So these two are the same thing. So just delete that. Okay. That actually works out really good. He kind of covers the seam of the two pictures. All right, let's try something here. This is amazing. This is not what I thought I'd be doing today. But when the inspiration hits, you've got to... Will you hold on or will you let it go, you know? Mom spaghetti. Oh my god. There we go. There you go, chat. It's art! What did I just spend the last 15 minutes doing? What is this? What is this? Making art. I know, right? Let's see. Export to desktop. JoJo. Time well spent. Absolute cinema. Oh my gosh, you guys are too kind. Alright, hang on a second. Let's see. Where's my profile? Alright, new posts. Don't talk to me or my, don't talk to me or my pillar sons ever again. Alright, image. Let's see. Where is it? Desktop. Search file JoJo. Okay. Oh, there we go. Hang on. I'm copying this to the other social medias too. Get some internet points. Love the artwork. Thank you. Where's the JoJo thing? Oh my gosh, hang on a second. Let me dig forward in this mess. View details. JoJo, there it is. Okay. Perfect. There we go. Post. 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 Alright, it's immortalized. It is there forever. Even Elon can't stop it. Well, that was an unexpected 15 or so minutes. Alright, you tap back to yours too and your guy is still holding the pose. Yes, he is. He is a creature of commitment and sheer will. Sheer mucking will. Alright. That was fun. Okay. Alright. Gold to Gems is crazy right now. Is it crazy good or crazy bad? I just did it. The rare times I want something bad enough that I do gold to gems, I don't even really think about it. I just do it, so I don't know if the conversion rate is good or bad at the moment. Strike the pose, call the chiropractor. It's already getting some upvotes. Nice. Getting those internet points. Okay. There was... Let me see if I can find it. There was a build... So, recently, I did some PvP. And I got salty and I left chat. I'm not going to get salty today. No. I'm a bigger, better person, though. However, I'm curious. There was a staff untamed build I've seen floating around PvP. And I have no idea if it's good or not. I've seen it, like, in passing, and I'm kind of wondering if that is still run by anyone. I'm looking at the stuff to see... Well, Hardstuck doesn't have any builds for Ranger PvP that have a staff at all. So it's not there. You got a like on Blue Sky. Woo! I'm too rich to concern myself with peasant problems like exchange rates. I mean... I wasn't gonna say it, but, you know. Let's see. Builds... PvE, 1v World... No. PvP. PvP builds. That's what I'm looking for. Let's see. Ranger. Power Untamed. Power Untamed Duelist. Is this it? Yours too again, people leave. We'll be back on Variety tomorrow. This is... What is this? This is Maces and Hammer. So that's not it. Tamed Roamer. Spear, Sword, Mace. Spear, Sword, Mace. Okay, that's not it. Okay, so no. Whatever the build is, it's not It's not on any of the websites. Wait, meta battle. Let me try meta battle. Let me see if it's there. Ranger. Unspeared. Unspeared? Spear, dagger, mace. Condition, eclipse, duelist. What is this one? Dagger, dagger, sword, warhorn. Will ANET make a Cybertruck mount? One time World of Warcraft had a commercial with a Ford truck in it. Let's see. Power CC Druid. Mace, mace, sword, warhorn. Power melee stance beast. No. Bunny thumper duelist. Hammer, mace, mace. Longbow, greatsword, untamed marksman. Dude, what is the build? Dude, no one has. Maybe it's a bad build. I don't know. I've seen some like decently tanky rangers running around in PvP, and they were untamed. They had a staff, and I don't know what the rest of their build was. And I can't find any sign of it. I don't know. Maybe it's just not popular. I have no clue. Not sure. Imagine a World of Warcraft orc beating on a Cybertruck like the Street Fighter 2 characters used to beat on cars in the minigame. Where you just trash the vehicles in between your levels. Yeah. Tweets doing numbers, chat. Alright. Fake it till you make it. Make the build yourself. I have faith in you. Sure. I love this build. It's not been doing great lately, though. So, let's do, copy, paste it there. And let's make an abomination, chat. Alright, Untamed. Alright, so PvP. What do we got? You know, I don't even know what Greatsword Ambush does. You spin, apparently. Attack in an area around you, creating a spore under each enemy struck. Boon Rip? It does do 2 boon removes, yes. Hey Mug, I'm getting back to yours too after half a year hiatus. I'm bringing in friends who haven't played it. Aside from Hero Story, is there anything else you recommend I show them to keep them hooked? I've always been a fan of your guides, comedy, and works, so I sent them your beginner guide video. If you're trying to hook someone, this video, this is called Why Play Guild Wars 2, explaining the appeal, I think does a pretty good job of hooking people. There have been many hooks with that video. The new player guide that you mentioned is pretty good. And if you guys get to level 80, I've got a video there called I Just Hit Level 80, Now What Do I Do? That you might find helpful. Okay, so... Solar Brilliance. Okay. So the biggest thing in messing with people in a fight is this. This is just big healing and big damage all around you. Any ranger build for PvE content with no weapon swaps. For ranger? None I know of. Guardian can spam hammer without weapon swapping. Thief can spam pistols without weapon swapping. Engineer can just use one weapon, but then they might use a kit. But even that's not required. They could just sit rifle or spear. But for ranger, I don't really know of any competitive builds that just use one weapon set. I mean, you could probably make one, but it would definitely be a step down. What are the best range classes for endgame content like raids and etc. streamer? What's up, Rag? Because of the way that buffs work in this game, like if I do this, hang on, everyone around me would get some buffs if we were in a raid environment. Anyone not within that circle would not get the buffs. So typically, if you are in a raid group, you're typically with your group. So even if you're ranged, you might just be a few feet behind the melee just so that you're both getting buffs constantly. Disabling a foe applies conditions to that foe based on your current state. Vuln or weakness. Cantrips grant barrier to you and pet. Venomous outburst does more damage and applies blindness. Okay. Unleash ambush skills do more damage. Disabling a foe grants you boons based on your current state. Quickness or stability. Remove conditions when you or your pet unleash. 10-second cooldown. Rending Vines converts boons to condies instead of removing them. Unleash ambush skills remove boons from enemies. One thing I'm curious about is this right here. Remove conditions when you or your pet unleash. I wonder, like, if I move unleash and I don't have a condition on me, would that still go on cooldown? Or would that only go on cooldown if a condition is successfully removed? And that would be tricky to test. I like how the tiger in the background here is eating this trait. Your outgoing strike damage is increased while you're unleashed. You take reduced damage from strikes while your pet is unleashed. Unleashed ambush skills grant boons to nearby allies. Refresh unleashed power when you swap weapons. Unleashed power. Gain access cantrips on the... Oh, that's just ambushing. When you or your pet unleash, gain protection and convert a percentage of strike damage into healing for a time. Oh, it's a 10-second cooldown. You and your pet grant each other increased damage and movement speed when striking enemies. Max stat's 5. Probably let loose for the double ambush. Let's see. Force fortification. Surround yourself with elements of nature, granting defensive boons and damage reduction. Striking enemy while this fortification is active reduces the cooldown. Stability, resistance, resolution, reduce incoming damage by 50% for 6 seconds. Thorns is new best in slot for any kind of user that inflicts poison. Oh, the relic, yeah. Yeah, the Thorns relic is like whenever an enemy who's poisoned hits you, you gain stacking condition damage bonuses. And so if you're fighting certain bosses, they just pulse damage around them constantly, so they're hitting you constantly. And so you're just always at max stacks the whole fight as long as you keep poison on the enemy. And it gives you a massive increase to your condition damage, which is nice. Gonna try that. I've never really used Force Fortification much. That's it. Search and rescue. Currently using Avatar Amulet. Could go Berserker. I still have 19k health. That'd be scary. That would be scary.
You seem poor. Here, take a prime, D.
Yay! I love primes, thank you. Let's see. Alright. I don't know how this is gonna go, chat. We'll see. We'll see. Alright, chat. Here's the goal today. No salt. I'm gonna try some PvP. And if I feel like I'm gonna get salty, I'm gonna say something nice. That's the goal, chat. The goal is to train my brain for good vibes. If I get killed by a willbender, I'm gonna be like, I like your shoes! They leave beautiful footprints on my hide. Well done. That's the goal. No salt here. No salt challenge mode. Believe in you. Believe in the me! Using compliments and swears.
Hopper.
Hey! That was, unexpected. Jojo. New wallpaper. So good. Oh my god! Yes. The updates. Do you know if we get the Masters Brewers keg to Homestead? I have no idea. Muck is the 1% in-game. Mm-hmm. In-game. Let's see. Oh, we're already over average wait time. Should be sometime soon. Do I want to keep search and rescue? It's a Capricorn! How many deaths have you got total? How do I check? I've played for years, so probably some insane amount. Slash deaths. 15,521 times. I've got like 5K games of PvP, so I bet a lot of them are in PvP. Just a couple? Just a couple. This person's name is LeBron. Dunk in your face. How many banders on the enemy team? None. We might have a game. Enemy team is a Herald, a Core Ranger, a Tempest, a Reaper, and a Core Thief currently. It could change though. Our team currently Untamed, Druid, Core Warrior, Catalyst, Virtuoso. If those deaths were in PvP matches, you would have spent 65 hours dead. I mean, maybe. Trying to send my pet over there. There we go. Build bash. Projectile block. Fortification. That guy dipped. Where did he go? Try to root him. Landed. He stealthed for a second. Which way did he go? Did he juke? He juked. Okay. Allies already after them, so I'll leave that to them. Do this to try to get some regen on the teammate. Throw the pet in there. My ambush got interrupted. Nature's fortification. Spin. Got blinded, so my maul missed. Search and rescue. I don't know if this is going to work or not. It's not looking good. Ah, nope. We just got cleaved. Oh, dang. That guy's got some nice cleave. Good job. All right. Currently, LeBron is going far. We're gonna see if he's able to decap far. Tied up at the moment. Muck, I recently used a human to cat translator app, and it kind of worked. You should try it on chip. Probably just says, I want wet food. My weapon is invisible, chat. I am the ultimate in stealth right now. Happy party. Thank you, Gemini. I can't even see who's hitting me right now. Back away for a moment. Just trying to drop combat for a second here. I should be very much out of combat. There we go. No, that is not the way I wanted to go. Crap. Mistakes are made. Alright, rotate. There's too many of them in the middle. Dang. That guy does a lot of damage. Was that all the Herald? Or was some of that the Tempest? I don't know. That was weird. It looked like that guy was still in the middle of raising his hand for the stomp animation, but then I got stomped, like as if he was like 2 seconds further in the channel. Be careful with stream snipe. It always happens. I don't think it's happening right now, but it's a common thing. It is what it is. goodness. Too many on me. The Herald was already keeping me my hands full, but the Tempest and the Ranger were getting some damage in on me too. Ghastly Claws? I think that might be the Necro. Yeah, I think the Reaper hit me. Okay, so I think at some point there I got hit by 4 different individuals. LeBron will carry. You didn't even carry Space Jam. Dang it. Oh, I got feared right in the middle of that. Did he just port out of the... Okay, nice. We got the rallies. No, too much CC. Too much CC. Too much CC. Too much CC. They've got a good amount of CC. That was a lot. I got hit. I got knocked down like 5-6 times in a row there. Are you at 100K yet? I assume you mean YouTube subs? Hang on. 99,695. Oh man. I tried to go to a different area there, but there were 4 people at the new area. Muck, can I do strike missions with 20k DPS?
Sublime!
Yeah, you could finish every strike in the game, except for like the challenge mode ones, with like, if every group member was doing like 10k. I mean, it would take longer. I did good damage. Not really. I did less than 200k, but that was top on our team, which was probably indicative of why we couldn't kill anybody. 200k is not great damage done, and I was fumbling around with the new build, but that was the most damage on our whole team. So that's why we were having trouble killing people. Definitely low sodium PvP here. We're trying something new, Bob. I can't say your name. We're trying something new, Bob. Anytime we die, we say something nice. And we see how long we can last. We'll see what happens. Not sure about the search and rescue. I do love saving people, it's just not sure I can right now. Spirit of Nature, but 2-minute cooldown. This looking option. Stone. It's not a bad idea. Probably do that. Signet of Stone, it gives you invulnerability versus power damage. Not Condi, but just power for 3 seconds. Can be helpful. If I'm not going to be healing people much, I don't know how much Sigil Transference is going to be helping me. Try again. Signet of Stone also works against Mind Crush. Demos? Yeah. Yep. Yes, it do. PvP, I'm missing out. Yeah. I've seen this build. I don't know what the build is, but I've seen a build lately on PvP streams and the few times I've done PvP recently that involved Untamed and staff ambushes. And it seemed like it was some kind of a duelist thing, but I'm not sure what the build is. So I'm kind of fumbling around with some of my favorite builds, but with Untamed just kind of hurled in there and seeing what I can do. It was probably a Condi build. Staff is power, though. Why would it be Condi with the staff? John, do you say 28 slot bag is worth it? If you're referring to the bag slot thing that's like 400 gems and you get a bag slot and then you also get a 28 slot bag, I mean, it's basically you're getting the 28 slot for free with purchase of a bag slot. So that's nice, yeah. You can get 28 bag slots in game, but if you're like a new player, that might be really far away. Because it doesn't cost anything more than just the bag slot would. I may lose this game, chat, but I'm gonna look good doing it. The overdramatic Asura, yep. Yo, this comment. So I posted this picture, and someone wrote, "Someone get the heart of the obscure. We need to seal them back." Mukluk's obscure adventure. That's great. Hey, thank you. See, 10 minutes. That's enough time for one bite of this sandwich. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready. Alright, that guy used his block. Oh no! No! Ah, dang. Oh, thank you. There's no way. Signet of Stone. Oh no, the teammate didn't hit that guy. He didn't get the rally. Lick wounds. Ranger privilege. Is drops over? Yes, they duplicated them by accident on Sunday, and then everyone got the drops again on Sunday, and then they ended Sunday night. This is not good. I got at least 2 on me. Not good, not good. That was some good focus fire, red team. Well done. They knew that I was the threat. Why is your sandwich blue? Probably green screen shenanigans. It's a peanut butter and jelly. It's not blue butter. There's 4 of them there. We need more people. Billy, no! What are you doing? Billy! Damn it, Billy. Not good, not good, not good, not chat. Ow. All right, let's try rotation. She already used her teleport. I don't have stability, though. Trying to stomp her? I mean... I made a mistake there. I had Signet of Stone up, which was going to make me invulnerable for 3 seconds for that stomp. And it ran out before the stomp was over. So then I just got trucked afterward. Come and get me. If you dare. No, we were having an epic duel. No, our epic duel. No third wheels. Ah, no respect, Sean. No respect for the 1v1. You're being sniped 100%? I don't believe that. What I do believe is if I were being sniped, I expect better of them. They are playing okay. They are not playing so good that I think that they're sniping. Ow. Meh. Was that a spellbreaker? Yeah, it was a spellbreaker. I was like, wow, I had 10 stability. All that disappeared really fast. That was some good spellbreaking. Slash map. GG. Mini medals. I have finished my sandwich. See, Chop, the great thing about them killing me so much in that match is I had lots of time to eat my lunch. They were very kind to do that. It really shows empathy that they went that far. Let's see. Could try the turtle. Could try the turtle. Don't want to change anything. I didn't even realize there was still a 20% reduced recharge on Greatsword trait for Ranger. Because they took away almost all of our 20% reduced recharge traits. I didn't realize this one was still here. I'll try that. Allow for some more Greatsword skills. Doesn't have axes too? No, it's underwater spears and Greatsword. Axes is this guy over here. Like, what you doing? Playing around in PvP. Throwing green goop on people. It's Dragon Man. Trogdor was a man. Wait. Oh, he was a dragon. Actually, he was a dragon man. Trogdor! Those of you who are old enough to understand that reference, did you know that there is a legendary item in the game that is called Rodgort, and it is Trogdor backwards. Because ArenaNet was also a fan of that. Burninating all the peasants in their thatched roof cottages. What do we got? Can't see yet. Still loading people in. Turtle. Chat, will turtle be the key to success? That is the question that we seek to answer today. I forgot what my turtle's name was. I forgot what my turtle's name was, chat. It used to be the late Laura, and people then thought that I was saying she was dead, and so I changed it to Laura the Late because the joke wasn't landing. Alright, what we got? Enemy team, Untamed Spellbreaker, Catalyst, Daredevil, Mirage. Our team, Reaper, Untamed, Mirage, Mechanist. No vert, impossible. There's either one Mesmer or 42 people here. I'm not sure which. Go get him, Laura! Go get him! Oh no, Laura gave up. What? Whoa! Why did I just suddenly whiplash? What the heck was that? That was a scary fight. I don't know how much I was helping there. I was spending a lot of that just running for my life in circles around the arena, but at least at least I didn't feed the kill. Alright, he's going to home, so I'll go to spawn. Throwing the shark on her. Happy anniversary. Hey, thanks, Zan. Is this ranked? It's unranked. I'm trying out a new build. Which I currently recommend to no one. Bro, I can't find the real one. I cannot find the real one. Oh, there's 2 people here. Okay. Ah, my heal skill was up. I couldn't get it off in time. Yeah! Laura, get her! Get her, Laura! Yes! Carry me, Lorenity! That was Lorenity? No, I named the turtle Laura, because Laura's always late. Whoa, 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 whoa. Signet of Stone. Other thing, shoot. I'm in trouble right now. My Conde Cleanse failed. For a second, I was like, whoa, am I winning 1v2? No, there's another guy here, but still! Blocking the ults. Throwing the shark at her. Boom! Get sharked! Where did she go? Bonk. Oh, Tranquility's up. We gotta go down there. No, we suck. We let them get it. Trying to immobilize. Oh, she juked it. We gotta decap the other nodes. I'm the only one here, though, so I'm staying until this one gets capped. Whoa! Turtle Shield? Cleansing Field? Maul, Hilt Bash, Maul. Nice. Okay, I was running over there to revive that guy, but he got rallied by the other one, so that's fine. Okay, I guess I need to stomp, and she might interrupt this. I don't have stability. Nope, she didn't. All right. Got her with both ambushes. She might be down, but stealth right here. She is. Nice, 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 nice. So we have 2 nodes to their 1 at the moment. Conde cleansing field. They interrupted me trying to give myself stability. Ironic. I missed the hilt bash. Skill issue. Signet of Stone. Is that fresh air? Anytime I see someone shooting lightning bolts like that at me, I'm like, oh, it's fresh air. It's not even a Tempest. It's not fresh air. Lol. It's a fresh air catalyst! Wait, is that a thing? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. GG! That was fun. I got to actually live long enough to press buttons for that one, so I got to try some things out. That was fun. Damage, healing. I was half the team's healing. Yeah, it's like, even though I'm not really built for healing right now, the staff ambush, like, just kind of spills out a lot of healing while doing it. It's kind of like when a, not healing Spec Tempest does water overload. It's still respectable healing around them. There is fresh air kata. It kind of works. Maybe it was fresh air. I don't know. I just saw the laser beam and panicked. Muck, I'm just returning to the game and I want to put together a set, but I'm confused about certain things. I want Viper gear and buying armor and weapons is simple enough. How do I get Viper rings, accessories, and amulets? Give me just a second here, just for the VOD. Real quick, that build was this, and that was the second pet. And we're running bing, 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 bing. Okay, there's always people that will ask later, like, what was the build, so just get that out of the way there. How do you get stat-selectable Viper rings, amulet, and accessories? If you have Living World Season 3, you can get most of that in Bloodstone Fen. That's one option. If you have Bitterfrost Frontier, that is another zone where you can get most of that, which is another option. There is an Ascended accessory that is currently in the Wizard's Vault that I had a guide go up, the Wayward Wisp quest license. This gives you an Ascended accessory with an Ascended infusion in it. So that's pretty cool. If you don't already have that, you can get that. I had a guide go up on that quest just a few minutes ago, actually. So if any of you need it. Was I happy with the build there? Was I happy with the build? We'll try it again. We'll try it again. There's plenty of times I do something in a fight, and a moment later I'm like, I should have done this, you know? I should have ambushed before I weapon swapped, or like, I should have done this before I hit that. I should have pet swapped before I used Signet of Renewal to make sure it's in range. So, at this point, I can't say that the build could be better, because I definitely could have been a lot better in the last match. Is this a decap roll? I don't know, and that's probably part of the problem. It's full Berserker. It's Zerker. It does respectable damage. We were top damage in the last fight. It's got ambushes, but because I'm using the staff, it also does a lot of, you know, healing blasts on teammates and stuff like that. So, it definitely does good in a team fight. It does okay in 1v1s. It's got decent mobility because I'm using Wayfinder for run speed, and both of my weapons have large movement skill things. So it can get around the map pretty decently too. Triddle says, is Secrets of the Obscure worth getting? Not sure what new things it brings. Also, Neefel, thank you. I see you. What new stuff does it bring? Let me put this down here. All right. Secrets of the Obscure. Soto. Story. They all give story. New way to get sky scale. So the 3D, fully 3D maneuverable flying mount. Strike missions, which is like 10-man content that's easier than raids. It can be pugged. Convergence, which is a 50-man content, which can be pugged. A public one happens every 2 hours, or you can go in privately at any time. Open world legendary armor accessibility. Weapon master training. Ability to use your other elite specs weapons. So like Druid Staff on Untamed, which I'm currently doing. Expanded weapon proficiencies. I don't know. And then every base class gets a new weapon. So like Ranger got maces, Necro got swords, Guardian got Bible guns, etc. So I will say, Soto. There are people that complain about it, and I think a big part is the story / maps. The first half of Soto, they came out really strong. The second half of Soto, story-wise, like the lore, was kind of disappointing, honestly. But in terms of features, Soto gave a lot. Like just these, the weapon master training and expanded weapon proficiencies, that gave so many new builds to the game. That gave a ton of new builds, which is really nice, you know? Because like, I'm in PvP right now. I'm not even in Soto, and currently I'm enjoying the benefits of having Soto by using a Druid Staff on Untamed, which allows me to combine the Untamed Ambush with the Staff to do this massive burst of damage to enemies and healing to allies around me. That's not something I could do if I didn't have Soto. So, yeah, it's solid. It's solid. It's more like a hybrid duelist team fighter you're using, not entirely optimal, but functional at least. I like that. I like that I always have an option, Gray Fox. So like, if we're losing a fight, I can use my decent mobility to maybe zip over and cap something else, you know? But if I'm alone, I have a chance. If I'm in a team fight, I do pretty decently, you know? Like, I like to, you know, have some kind of answer for every situation, rather than be really good at one thing but suck at the others. Mace Untamed is a nice PvE build. That it is. What would you say is the must-buy DLC? Okay, so I personally value ways to play the game being unlocked more than anything else. By that I mean the elite specs, such as Druid in Heart of Thorns, elite specs such as Firebrand and Path of Fire, elite specs such as Mechanist in End of Dragons, and then things like weapon proficiencies in Soto and Spears in Janther. So, if it were me, I would look at a list of all the elite specs, and let's say I'm like, whoa, Mechanist looks really fun. I think my enjoyment will go up if I was playing that guy. Where is that from? End of Dragons? I'm buying that. That's how my brain works. So if it was me, because if you enjoy the class you're playing, you can enjoy it in every game mode. You know, so PvP, World v World, PvE, Strikes, Fractals, Raids, Dungeons, whatever, you'll enjoy it in all those locations if you're just enjoying the character. So that's how I do it. Now, I really like this game, so of course I have all the content for the game in terms of expansions and stuff like that, but that's how I would choose what goes first. I agree. I'm of the Guild Wars 1 mindset where you should be mixing and matching rather than going for best in slaughter meta. Yeah. I do. That's the reason I don't really like 2v2 in this map, because it's basically you're trapped in like a small room and whoever lives wins. I like to be like, okay, well, I can't beat that berserker in a 1v1 fight. Okay, so I team fight him, or if I see him, I try to run around him and use my mobility to get to a point and capture it and just like win by points. You know, I like having an alternative response. Oh, I almost forgot. Let's do pose low. Where did that tweet go? Is there anything new? Time to go on a bizarre adventure. Find a rift, kick them in, and close it. Did bro saw JoJo's do? Hold on, I'm gonna send this to the other. All right, I just sent it to the other ANET partners. Okay, let's go. We were about 2 seconds late because I got enthralled by that. Alright, so that cloud is blocking their projectiles. Alright, one of them's dead. Nice. And someone else, not me, popped this other guy. Is someone getting the point behind me? Glancing at the minimap. Yes, someone is. Laura totally soloed that guy. Wasn't, that other person wasn't involved at all. Knocked her down with the shark. Weapon swap while still in combat. It's going to proc quick draw, allowing me to use my next skill twice. So there's 1 and 2. Got her with the shark. Okay. Oh, she is a ranger. I need to finish her off. I can't bleed her out. Okay, got the cap. Swap to the shark. Throw it on this guy. Ambush. Ambush. He's invulnerable. He's invulnerable. He's invulnerable. Landed a hilt bash, but he had stability. Bubble. This is not good. Alright, so there's 2 on me now. I'm gonna do Signet of Stone and just try to leave. I'm getting overwhelmed. Trying to do ambushes here. Lots of healing, lots of damage. Nice. Let's see. Shark. Knocked her down. Oh, just saw this is we're stomping them a little bit here. In the individual fights, they're not bad, but oh my gosh, you're invulnerable for so long. Mom says it's my turn to play Guild Wars. Oh, 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 oh. Ow, 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 ow. Nice. Nice job, nice job. I thought you had left. He blocked that. He's invulnerable for that. Guess I'm just holding this node right now. Doing Control T to ping him to see where he's at. He poured it out of that ambush, but at least we threw a little bit of healing on the teammate. Got her with the shark. Who emote? Okay, blocking, blocking, blocking. Healing Spring and Signet of Stone to try to get out of all this crap. Got feared, putting up a little barrier, that's all I got right now. A little water combo here for a bit of healing. Saw back to the greatsword, got interrupted, blocking. Ooh, close. Slash map. Good fights. I feel like, I don't know, the internet's weird. I feel like if you just stomp someone and you type GG, it seems like you're being BM or something. But I'm really trying to be nice, so I just say something else. How's PvP today? Having fun? Yeah, I'm in a good mindset right now. Anytime I get stomped by someone, I'm just like, you have nice shoes? The treads are very nice. Good game, close. Wasn't close. Some of the fights were close, but the overall match was pretty one-sided. Say easy. No, the only time you say easy is when you lose, because then you win the like mental warfare, because they're just like, wait, what? And they're double checking to see if they won. I always say easy when you lose. It does like 5 psychic damage. The double backdrop was pretty nice. Yeah, it was. I got the double backdrop too. I've still got one. I haven't chosen where to send it yet. The nice thing about the land shark is that one move where it goes underground and then it comes up underneath the enemy and hits them with a knockdown unless they're dodging or blocking. I've got other pets that have CCs, but none of them that are quite as reliable as that. Like the electric wyvern has its little charge in a straight line, and the dogs have a kind of a tackle. Stuff like that. Got Fernando the Fernhound here. After stomping an opponent, JoJo pose on their corpse. Well, for Asura, we also have this option where we stomp around and then do a dab. If I was that type of person. Bear for more invuln? That's only if you're a soul beast, I think. The bear doesn't give you an invuln if you're not soul beast. Iboga pool could be annoying. Yeah. Yeah. The Jacaranda. Yeah, they made... Jacaranda used to be kind of like the end-all be-all pet, but they made it a bit squishier a while back. So it does die a bit more easily now than it used to. I could try around with it and see how it feels. This is Cluster Muck, if any of you haven't met him. Iboga H. Yeah, Iboga is glass. Iboga is one of the highest damage pet. Now, when I say it's some of the highest damage, it's you know, not nearly. It's not nearly a player, but it's one of the highest damage pets on a target dummy. But it's glass. It does have a pull. It shoots like a tongue thing out and grabs someone and pulls them. But yeah, I feel like it's got 1500 toughness, 2300 vitality, right? Let's compare that to the turtle. 2300 and 5100. Like, the Iboga is like 1/5 of a turtle. It's very, very fragile. And then there's Chalk Norris here, which has the weird goo attacks. I think he's pretty fragile too, honestly. Spine Gazer's alright. Spine Gazer can corrupt boons. The bee is alright. I haven't really tried the bee in PvP. Like, it has a charge. Hang on, let me show you. It's this. It has a charge, but it's in a straight line. So if the target moves like over stairs or upstairs or like, off something like that, it doesn't work. Whereas the Land Shark one goes underground, so it does still work. But he might be the only one that has one that's that reliable. I said I'd try this one. Give it a shot. Use the Jaguar smoke scale for stealth. Yeah, Jaguar is very fragile. Smoke scale is decently tanky. But the smoke scale you can do stealth combos with. It's a little tricky sometimes in a fight because he ports around and then you tell him to do a smoke field and you got to locate where the smoke field landed and then have a like a blast to go into it and then you can stealth yourself. But he won't die often because he's pretty durable. Jaguar, you could just hit F2 and you just stealth and it's just the end. That's it. But the Jaguar is very glassy. It is very easy for it to die. Bee's really good for Condi Soul Beast. Yeah, I enjoy watching Boyce, who is one of the top rangers I know, do PvP on his stream from time to time, and he was doing some cool stuff with Soul Beast with Bee recently. He was using Bee and Fernhound, actually. Still need to get the Bee. If you have access to the new Janthier Zone, it's really simple to get. It's not bad at all. Let's see. Word says, long time not played Guild Wars 2. Any tips on not losing interest and not getting overwhelmed with the load of stuff that the game offers? Hello, Wort. Welcome. Okay, not getting overwhelmed. You might find this video useful. This is a video I made called I just hit level 80, now what do I do? Because a lot of people get overwhelmed. Since the game has horizontal progression, it's very easy to get max level because they don't ever raise the max level. They just keep adding more things to do at max level. So like you said, there is a massive amount of stuff that you can choose to do. I think the number one thing is just mindset. There's no rush. You don't have any deadline to try these things out, So take your time, try them out. Let's one by one, I would say guaranteed, no matter who you are, I recommend doing world map completion and the full story. But outside of that, I would say, spend one weekend trying World v World, spend one day trying PvP, one day trying fractals, one day trying dungeons, strike missions, things like that. And then you can see what you like and what you don't like. You don't have to like every single part of the game. You might just end up liking certain features in it. Mike, what do you think about setting your pet's active F2 to auto attack? I'm a newer player. Hey Dragoosh, it depends on the pet. For example, if the F2 is a CC skill, that's crowd control, like it knocks down an enemy, something like that, I save those for when I need it. So I don't put that on auto. However, if it's like the Jaguar skill Mighty Roar, which just gives a bunch of boons nearby to you and nearby players, I just have that on auto, so he just does it as often as possible. So it depends on the pet. He's not wrong that people live in World v. World. Yeah, dude, I know people that are like level 10,000 in World v. World and they don't even have the main story done. Like, that's what they love. They love World v. World. They like, I see you keep, I catapult, you keep. Have you met my Trabucket? And that's it. That's all they do. And that's fine, you know? They love it. Mark, do you think the name Buzz Buzz I'm a Bee is a good name for a Janthier bee? Dude, mine was Ferris Bueller, and now mine is Klob Jarby. So there's definitely some good names out there. Thank you, Apika. Appreciate you. Bunch of people are sending me JoJo gifts right now. One sec, I'm putting this on the Discord. Important announcement. New poses in Gem Store. And paste picture. Alright. Alright, what do we got? Ooh, they got one link dead. Hopefully he reconnects. Thief, Warrior, Willbender, Druid versus Virtuoso, Untamed, Mech Mirage, Dragon Hunter. It's a Capricorn! What? Our Mesmer stealthed us, and now we can't cap the node. Knocked him down with the shark. Oh, the shark from downtown. No one expects the shark from downtown. And then there's this guy up here. Did Muck post in Discord? Yes. Dude, you scared me. I thought I posted like an at everyone in the wrong Discord. I was like, oh no, I'm gonna get lynched. I didn't add everyone on mine, but still, you scared me. Eat his boons! Whoa, what? Hey! Stop that. Okay, yeah, he's doing some cool jumping puzzle stuff, but there's no objective over there, so I don't care. Signet of Stone by him. Dude, this guy really likes sitting up there, and the only problem I have with that is that the pets have no pathing to that box. So there's no way that my main source of damage can hit him. I'm almost sure Shark can get there. No, when a shark teleports, it's like a shadow step, which means there has to be a way to walk there. So like, you can walk all the way around to that ramp and come up here. So it can go from here to here. If it requires jumping to access it, you cannot teleport to that location. Nice, got them both. Did they ever get their 5th person back? They did, good, I'm glad. Let's see. We kind of tunnel vision that fight. We lost far there. Rooted her. Tried to heal that teammate. Did not quite make it in time, though. Trying. Okay, Signet of Stone. Nice, got it. Blocking his projectiles. Didn't really realize it when I planned out this build, but I currently have multiple, like the F3 with a Unleash and the Water Staff 5. I have 2 ways of blocking projectiles. When I had the turtle, I had 3. Alright, got the decap there. Yeah, I will say this, the parkour skills on that warrior are probably better than mine, but I feel like he's not doing anything with them. Like, he's getting to these crazy spots, and then he shoots us with a freaking, like, pea shooter, and it's just, we can ignore him. If he can up his damage, maybe go a little more glass cannon or something, I feel like he could really use that to his advantage. This is not good. We got these 3 people are kind of picking us apart right now. Trying to block. Oh, the peel from the teammates. I got him with the shark. Did Muck see the new emotes? Did I see the new emotes? Maybe. Next expansion delayed slightly. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Good fights. Mug, last Epoch moved Season 2 due to GG putting their PoE 2 update at the same time. Yeah. Honestly, I think that's a good business decision. It makes sense. Like, if you're mainly catering to one type of audience and your competition, which is bigger than you, is releasing something the same time, like, I think if I'm Last Epoch or Grim Dawn, don't do an update right near when Path of Exile, Path of Exile 2, or Diablo 4 is doing a huge update. It makes good sense. Yep. What weapons are you using? Not sure if it's good. I'm someone said what weapons are you using? Not sure if it's good. I'm just trying things at the moment, but that was great sword plus staff. Last Epoch announced it first. Yeah, but again, Last Epoch is the little guy, so GGG's not going to care what Last Epoch is doing. Do people still play Lost Ark? Bosses look good. I've never played Lost Ark. I don't know anything on that one topic. How does weaving auto attacks work? So typically auto attacks, the thing is, like, if you look at this, you know what, I'm going to change to a different build because it'll make more sense. Okay, this gets rid of the ambush UI. All right, you see there's 3 boxes, right? So when you do auto attacks, it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Usually, now some weapons just go 1, 2, 1, 2, some just have 1, some go 1, 2, 3, some go 1, 2, 3, 4. The point is, the last hit in the sequence usually is more powerful and maybe does something juicy. Like this particular weapon, you can see the last hit does the Vigor boon, and let's say you want to keep that on your team, so you want to make sure you occasionally get that 3rd hit. What you don't want to do is be like 1, 2, do something else. 1, 2, do something else. 1, 2, do something else. If you do that, you are never hitting this. You understand? So usually when a build involves weaving in like auto attacks, it may mean like do a big skill then an auto, big skill then an auto, or it might mean do a big skill 3 autos, big skill 3 autos, or do all of these skills then 4 autos, then all of these skills then 4 autos. So it depends on the goal. But sometimes it's better to auto one more time to get that last big hit than it is to interrupt your auto with something else. That's kind of the basic knowledge that you're talking about. Yeah, it will vary depending on the weapon. So like Ranger Dagger has 4 hits, so it goes all the way to 4, but it also hits very quickly. Greatsword has 3. It'll just depend on the weapon. How do you feel about that combat damage to sustain? Both have mobility skills, so I like them for getting around. Greatsword has block. Staff has healing and AoE with Untamed Ambush. I like it for now, but haven't tried it on really tough opponents yet. Okay. Power Weavers love auto attacking. Yeah, hello as well. Hey, Awesome. All right, it is about that time, chat. It is about that time. I'm glad I did this. I might do more of this tonight. That was fun. I didn't get my butt kicked so hard that I was a broken man.
Get these flipping ads out of my face, lol.
Thank you for the Prime, Virtue of Sin. The Primes are a huge help. Thank you. We hit at some point during the PvP, chat. We were at 500 and actually I think it was before the PvP. 560 plushies. I'm checking it each session now. So awesome. So happy about that. All right, chat. With that, I am out of time. I do need to wrap it up, get some live stuff done. Thank you for being here with me this morning. Few plugs on the way out. If you're new here, my name is Muck. I stream every evening and every weekday morning. I'll be back tonight with Guild Wars 2 on the NA servers, and then tomorrow I'll be here at the same time, but I'll be doing some variety gaming. As always, hit the follow button on Twitch, like and subscribe to my 2 YouTube channels. There's links to both of those in the chat if you're not already subbed to those. Nearing 100K on the main channel. I've got a big giveaway planned after we hit that. And a special thank you to the patrons. They keep my channel alive. I could not do this without them. Couldn't afford Noxxi without them. And there's a link to that if you're interested in being a supporter. You should totally get a plushie. There's a link to that pinned to the top of chat. And with that, I will find someone to raid in the Guild Wars 2 category. So any of you who just want to keep watching some Guild Wars 2, hang on. I'll try to find somebody good. Let's see who we've got here. Let's see who we got. Artio is on. I like Artio. Artio appears to be working on those new raid challenge modes.
If you need.
So, and oh, there's Coco's voice. So I'll drop a raid in on him. So if you want to see some of the new challenge mode encounters that just were added to the game, you're about to. And if not, run away. See you guys over there. You guys have a great rest of your day. I'll be back tonight.
On the fight as well, since we really want to get this down to